while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson with the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. So far this year, over 2,600 homes have sold and closed in the River region. 55% of these homes sold in 60 days or less, and sellers are receiving close to 98% of listed price. Over the last year, average prices in the River region have increased over 10% from last year. We do have more inventory now to show buyers before they purchase. There are homes in all price ranges available for buyers interested in moving. As a seller, it's a great time to sell through a realtor and gain access to many buyers, not just one or two. If you are a buyer, having more homes to pick from give you better choices before you buy. Our market is now more balanced between a buyer and seller market than we've seen since 2019. Get the facts, see the inventory, get a great local lender to help you, and an agent that's going to look after your interests. For all the facts, call Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group, 221-2883 or 551-0225.
Here at Adams Drugs, we let our customers do the talking. I'm here with Sheila Davis, whose family owns Davis Cafe on North Decatur Street here in Montgomery. Sheila, how easy was it to transfer your prescriptions over from a big box store?
Jim, it was very easy and comfortable. It wasn't hard at all, like steps 1, 2, 3. Just that easy.
Sheila, I know you go to the Adams Drugs on Adams Avenue. Tell me about your customer experience at Adams Avenue.
My customer experience at Adams Avenue was wonderful. The whole staff is wonderful. It's very hard for me to get out and to get my medicine. Adams Drugs has a wonderful delivery service that delivers my medicine to me on time, prompt, and whenever I run out, he's there on time.
Please come into Adams Drugs and let us earn your business. Visit us at our website, adamsdrugs.net, for the location nearest you. Adams Drugs, your local independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's News and Views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Joey Clark.
Good Friday, everybody. Welcome into the program. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Eddie Bader's back in the house, and so is his partner in crime or real estate, Hannah.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Good. How you doing, bro?
Oh, life is good. Life is good.
Might need a haircut.
You need a haircut?
Something bad, yeah. Look at that.
Your hair is short,
Starting to look like one of the Beatles.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Need a haircut.
I'm not doing like you, living the S curls.
Yeah, no, I'm going to keep on letting it grow. I grow it myself and I grow it well. Okay. I'm confident about that today. Though, I mean, I can't hold a candle to your hair. Your hair's looking fantastic today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I watched it
yesterday.
yesterday.
You know why he said that? Because he was expecting something negative from you.
No, I was about to ask, does Eddie ever tell?
Sweet talk over here? So
No,
I
was saying a thing that was obvious and true in front of me.
I see.
Thank you. I forgot to bring you texture spray again. So I'm sorry.
Please bring that.
No,
or I can go buy it myself. But I was wondering, does Eddie ever say things like that? Like your hair looks nice today?
He does. Sometimes he compliments it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to look out.
I have to keep a very positive partner.
Yeah.
Okay.
In a very negative world that we work in, it's important to have a positive partner.
Right. And don't do it every day. Don't be over the top.
Don't make it weird, Joey.
Yeah, you gotta make
for
it
real, Joey. Please.
It's got to be an honest and true thing right in front of you. Right. There's all sorts of stuff in the news. Like, for instance, Russia and Putin will receive Donbass and Crimea and proposed ceasefire deal, which is like, why is that even a big breaking news alert? Don't they already hold it? And there's talk that this big summit, it's going to happen, a 3-way summit between Putin, Trump, and Zelensky. And some are saying it'll be in Italy. Some are saying, no, it'll be in Hungary. I don't know, but that seems to be in the works. Well, also, a lot of folks opened arms over Israel's, the cabinet there of Israel deciding we were going to take all of Gaza.
Yeah, we're just taking it.
A ground invasion is about to commence, it looks like.
But did anybody honestly didn't see that coming?
No, I'm surprised it took this long.
Right. I'm surprised their patience was this patient.
Yeah, I've more just been wondering what is going on here, because y'all are losing the propaganda of the hybrid war on so much of this stuff. And, let's do a quick rundown of some other things in the news right now as we speak. Judge Boasberg slapped down by federal appeals court. He's the awful judge.
Yep.
That even, I'm holding y'all in contempt. And I don't care what the Supreme Court said before.
That's it.
You still got to hold y'all in contempt. And the appeals court said, yeah, you can ignore him.
Thank you.
Ignore him. Also, Trump touting tariffs today as the White House is celebrating 200 days of accomplishments.
Mo money.
200 days.
Mo money.
While Trump has also ordered the Pentagon to draw up plans for military action against foreign cartels.
Like they don't have that already.
Mm-hmm. Well, make them official, boys.
Right. Right.
Be ready to pull the trigger is, I think, what he's really laying down. But we've also got Joe Rogan talking to a top AI safety researcher and professor, Dr. Roman Yampolsky. He is a pretty good breakdown. We'll get into some of the dangers of AI. I'm waiting until marriage. A Five Guys cashier turns down an OnlyFans influencer. Goes viral for his good Christian living ways.
He turned her down?
Yes. Get to the clip. And
Good
you know the name.
Yeah, kudos.
Good
If
for
you,
him.
I'm not accusing you of being a pervert or anything. Like everybody, if you've watched the news, probably knows this particular OnlyFans porn star's name, because she did a thing that was so over the top. It
I
made
know who it is.
international news. Yes.
And I thought she would be uglier.
No, she's not.
She's
though.
not. That's what's.
Yeah, which is odd. It's like you look like
100%.
fake. Like,
Yeah.
but you would anyway. We can get into that if you like. But I think where I want to start today is, as they're talking about the 200 days of accomplishments by Trump.
Yeah.
And you wonder, like, certain items in the news, why are they in the news? Let's go all the way back to the beginning. Not the coming down the escalator. and
Okay.
stuff, because that was pretty good. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. And some, I assume, are good people. But they're not bringing their best. That's such a great line.
Yep.
When we vote people into the Alabama legislature, we're not voting in the best.
We're
I'm
not.
sorry to all the legislators out there.
Well,
But I'm talking about the first ever debate with Trump. Do you recall that
been
on
a
Fox
while.
News?
You have to refresh me.
Oh, you'll probably see this. This was over now a decade ago, I believe. And it is a sign of Trump has accomplished many things.
Mhm.
But I think from this first moment at the Fox News debate with Megyn Kelly, it might be starting to come back to you now.
Oh, yes.
This thing that Trump takes on has been dying a slow death, and if it ain't already dead at this point. But here we go. Just going back down memory lane, let's listen in.
You called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account.
Only
has
Rosie
several-
O'Donnell.
That's right.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't, Joey.
But listen to his full response after she actually
Your
gets the
Twitter
question out.
account?
Man, that crowd, though.
Right.
Thank you.
For the record, it was well beyond Rosie O'Donnell.
Yes, I'm sure it was.
Your Twitter account has several disparaging comments about women's looks. You once told a contestant on Celebrity Apprentice it would be a pretty picture to see her on her knees. Does that sound to you like the temperament of a man we should elect as president? And how will you answer the charge from Hillary Clinton, who is likely to be the Democratic nominee, that you are part of the war on women?
I think the big problem this country has is being politically correct. I've been challenged by so many people, and I don't frankly have time for total political correctness. And to be honest with you, this country doesn't have time either. This country is in big trouble. We don't win anymore. We lose to China. We lose to Mexico, both in trade and at the border. We lose to everybody. And frankly, what I say, and oftentimes it's fun, it's kidding, we have a good time. What I say is what I say.
Yeah.
And honestly, Megan, if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I've been very nice to you, although I could probably maybe not be based on the way you have treated me, but I wouldn't do that.
And it's like, and so it begins.
Yeah.
And I think the death of political correctness, the death of woke, or whatever you want to call it, is especially after this last election,
Oh, no
it's
doubt.
happening.
Yeah.
That's why you got to wonder, like, why are certain things in the news?
Certain things going away, which is great.
Why are certain like things like you would never expect certain things to be in the news? And well, it's another day, another dildo for the WNBA.
Oh, did another one bust out?
Yeah, a fourth one has hit the court, and instead of
What was
shock,
the winning color?
Yeah.
it was purple. Yeah, we got a break with
missed.
it. Green, 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 purple.
Missed.
And so, after the last one, there's a little bit of shock and surprise. And
Yeah.
that big ogre like kicked the one off the court and like, get that off my court. And then a few have failed to reach the court.
Yeah.
This one, when it hits the court, the refs blow the whistle, and you can just see resignation and frustration on all the players, like slumping, like, oh, crap, this again. And fans booing, and whoever
Fans booing,
Yep,
really?
and
Whatever.
whoever threw that, I'm sure was just feeding off those boos. Like, yes, another job well done. And this is going to continue to happen because I saw
100%.
a clip of Sophie Cunningham, and she was laughing about this. She's saying,
Most of
yeah,
them are.
it is dangerous. I wish I would stop throwing this, but like,
Do you have records of how dangerous it is? Are there reports of how many people get assaulted by dildos yearly or something?
you could trip on one.
Well, those you could, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You could trip on
If you
one,
took it to the head, I could see it, but
right? I mean, somebody could sprain an ankle.
I gotta assume it's like soft rubber.
Yeah, but still, you could sprain an ankle throwing foreign objects onto the court.
Sprain an ankle, so what?
Have we not confirmed what these are made out of yet?
No.
I mean, there's a pretty good bounce to them.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
There's definitely
yeah.
some rubber involved, not just foam.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
And the inflatable ones haven't made their way out to the court.
which is
yet.
that actually a real thing?
Yeah.
Inflatable ones.
There's a guy on the TikTok who put the helium in one.
Oh, geez.
Yep. So it's just a matter of time before it makes its way to the.
Do you think they're
Wow.
practicing throwing these before they go?
Yeah, I think
think
you
they
have
are now.
to reach the court. I think
Yeah.
you have to. And
Yeah.
we were talking about the other day. What's the most effective way to throw one?
Underhand, overhand? I mean,
I
Or
throw an overhand,
I was
man.
suggesting the shot put motion.
Yeah.
Like you hold it here by your neck, and then you kind of you get up on one of the platforms area where there's no seating,
Right.
like the concourse. Yeah, and you sort of get a run and start spin, and then you just chuck
So
it
you
that
just
way.
want, you don't want
Well,
spin or
flat
nothing
head.
to just, flat.
Or
fly
maybe
out there.
if you grip it like like you're a knuckleball pitcher.
Mhm.
Yeah, you could throw it like so no spin.
But see, I think that's what's happened, and they haven't made it to the court. You got to have that whip to get that
So
distance.
you're thinking it's more like
not that way, but forward momentum. You want that thing to,
it's all in the wrist.
Yep.
All in the wrist.
Yep.
Almost like throwing a baseball.
exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
so is
But
there
you got to
numbers?
get the distance.
Do we have like numbers on how many have not made it? and
Two
how
have not.
Two have not
That's
that they're
it.
admitting to. I think they're going to stop
There might be
admitting to
more.
how many
Yeah.
don't
Right.
make it. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and I think Sophie Cunningham's reaction is actually like a good reaction. She's laughing. She's like, my mom's texting me about this. Don't get hit in the face by a flying. And she's like, I never thought my mom would text me that. And I'm like, okay, that's hilarious. But then you get this sort of energy.
Oh, boy.
This is a head coach of one of the teams. I don't know which one. I don't really care. But this is how you get ants, ma'am. This is how you get dildos.
Onto the court. Obviously, you guys know what the object is, and I just want to comment.
Obviously, you guys know what the object is. Say it. Just say what it is.
She looks like she's really upset by it.
This has been going on for centuries.
This has been going on for
Centuries?
centuries.
That's what I
People
thought
have
I
been-
heard.
People have been throwing phallic objects on the women's basketball has been around for centuries. What is she talking about? Well, I forget my my knowledge of Greek myth.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Hercules had to go capture as one of his many labors the girdle of Hippolyta. Yeah, and Hippolyta was the queen of the Amazons.
Mhm.
They rode into camp with a bunch of then they just threw them at him. That's what happened.
Of all the naked statues I've seen of the Greeks, none of them
No, they
were
thought it was
very well endowed like that.
no, they
so-
thought not being it was a sign of intelligence. least that's what.
That's one way to make.
At least
yourself
that's
feel
what
better.
the.
That's it, exactly.
At least that's what the Renaissance artists who revived
Look how
classical
smart he
sculpture.
is. Wow.
Yeah. Man, that guy. Look at the big brains on that
Brilliant.
fella. Right. Yeah. No, that's a real thing. But no, but she said this has been going on for centuries.
That's what I heard.
I got to back this up. What is this broad getting at?
This has been going on for centuries. The sexualization of women.
The sexualization of women.
Mm.
What? Because I just saw a clip on X where it's a bunch of bald British guys, and one threw one so accurately the suction cut got on the top of his head, and they're all like, "Yeah!" Like, what is that? That doesn't seem like they were sexualizing one another.
No, it's just dudes doing dude stuff. That's what dudes do.
Anyway, let's keep going with it.
This is the latest version of that.
This is the latest version of that. Sorry for all the background noise.
And it's not funny.
It's not funny.
See there, she's just asking. There's 5 more people that have just been recruited to do it now. When she acts that way, when she gets all Karen-y.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the wrong approach. This is not funny. It's been happening for centuries. This is the war on women. Like, you tried that stuff with Trump. What is Hillary going to say that you're part of the war on women? Goes, you know what? I don't like to be politically correct.
Yep.
I say what I say. We throw what we throw. Like, stop trying to scold us into
Like it or not, though, you know the executives over there are going, TV ratings are up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seats are up.
Absolutely.
Drink sales are up.
Right. There's a lot of money flowing into the betting markets.
Exactly.
Right.
How do we keep this alive?
I wonder what the odds were for purple.
That had to be not even on the radar.
I know. Well, somebody's like, well, we had 3 Hulks. I think we're about to get a Thanos. Right.
That makes sense.
Maybe I should go to that festival in Calera.
I think you should.
I think you should.
But let's keep listening to this coach.
It should not be the butt of jokes on any radio show or in print.
And it should not be the butt of any jokes on radio shows.
Whoops. Wish we would have seen that sooner.
Yeah, and it's not just us. It's every radio show. It's everybody with a big online social media account.
Seen the paintings? Have you the memes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Grok Imagine was released just on time.
Oh, Lord, I didn't even consider that. Yeah.
No, even Fresh, DJ Fresh showed me that on their morning show, they had Lil Buzz call in.
Lil Buzz?
Yeah, saying, Lil Buzz, you going to retire? He goes, no, I mean, I have my time on the court. But I'm tired. I think I'm going to retire to the nightstand.
Put me in, coach.
So, like, yeah, it's, it shouldn't be the butt of any joke of any radio shows or in print or in any comments.
The sexualization of women is what's used to hold women down.
The sexualization of women is what's used to hold women down.
We have a woman in the studio. Can we ask her opinion on this?
Yeah, sure.
Do you feel like, for one, this is the sexualization of women?
No, I honestly, looking at it, she looks super offended, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
I almost wonder if someone's told her to act offended and do it like this.
40 chess.
Yeah, to get people to do more because they are getting the ratings and stuff.
That's if I'm an executive and I'm struggling to make $1 in the WNBA and suddenly we're selling seats and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, we see what these girls are wearing.
Well, and also in The Handmaid's Tale, did the patriarchy throw sex toys at the women? Like, I don't think that's what.
Oh, Susanna watches that show, man. That is.
Yeah. A little messed up.
Yeah. I can't even. I leave the room. It's just uncomfortable.
Yeah. So, but I'm sorry, ma'am. Donald Trump killed political correctness 10 years ago.
And this is no different. This is just its latest story. And we should write about it in that way. And these people that are doing this should be held accountable. We're not the butt of the joke.
No,
we're not the butt of the joke if they're the problem. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
She looks like she loses sleep at night over this.
She really does.
Like,
I mean, if she's selling it pretty good because I haven't seen a more angrier looking Karen in quite some time.
Yeah, and it's just like we're done with the scolding things. And y'all seriously if you didn't make a big deal out of this after the first time, like it would have just been a laugh and we would have moved on. But instead, it was the overt reaction of you're harming player safety and all this. We're like,
they're not made of metal; they are rubber, so it's going to bounce off.
No one's got hurt yet.
No, nobody's gotten hurt yet.
But
well, I am wondering: is there going to be like a diminishing returns to the dildos? Like it's like
if it goes on for more than a couple weeks, yeah,
it's like okay, the joke's over.
Yeah,
like we're enough of it, and I think we're kind of reaching that point.
If it went away for a couple weeks and then let's go to the playoffs and it comes back. That'd be great.
Right. Anyway, I thought, this is a sign of the times. And as much as everybody sees like Trump is a Rorschach test, and our whole political system's a Rorschach test, but people see what they want to see with Trump. Like Trump, he's not perfect, but he's going to help us usher back in and christen ourselves a Christian nation.
He's willing to take a few licks for us.
And yet others are like, no, Trump is like our meal ticket to destroying political correctness and taking down all these institutions. Like Trump is going to help usher in the AI revolution. Trump is going to be the crypto man. Like Trump is going to end all the wars and get all the Nobel Peace Prizes. Like you keep seeing all these things like projected onto Trump. And I think the main thing Trump has done, for all sorts of things he's done in the last 200 days, in the last 10 years, is he's destroyed political correctness. And when's the last time you've heard that term, war on women?
I would have to say it probably came from Bill Maher, watching a clip from Bill Maher.
Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't heard it in a while.
No, it came from the Clinton folks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it got going a little bit under the end of Obama's term. And now people are like, yeah, okay.
How do you say there's a war on women when you're the people that are letting men play women's sports?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, because civil rights must keep progressing. This is what Dr. King and team marched for.
I don't think so. I really don't think so. I wasn't there. Don't claim to be a historian, but I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, from Selma to sex changes for kids.
Yeah.
Progress, everybody. Progress. And speaking of that, Nancy Pelosi.
Yes, Joe.
I almost feel like this is elder abuse sharing this clip here.
That's what she said. She said what she said.
Well, it's not even what she says. It's wretched enough. It's also the manner in which she says it. It's like, retire.
Go away. You don't even retire. Just go away.
Yeah, like, or just exactly go away. But let's listen into Nancy here.
Responding to the pauses in gender affirming care here in California.
Well, that is something that I'm working for at the national level, and we have, how can I say it, are hoping that we can have gender affirming care for our trans kids, and that it's a sad thing for us. I'm not totally. I don't know what effect we can have nationally with what we have going on in the White House and in the Congress. It's really very sad. If you were there, outside our door, we have a trans flag. Outside of our door in the office, congressional office building, we have the trans flag, as do some of our other colleagues. But that view is not necessarily.
Wow, dude. So the Democrats need new leadership, and they need it quick.
No doubt.
Because
somebody with a pulse will start.
This is a terrible look. And yes, I admit that a lot going on with the death of political correctness comes a lot of things that aren't wholesome. They're not mature, though it is, the euphemism is that they are adult or mature toys or whatever.
They're adult toys.
Yeah, but it's not being used in a very adult way. No, it isn't. It's
not being used for, okay, you would rather it be used for its intended purposes, Joey. That's what you're saying.
It's like a teenage boy who's like, like that's what this is.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yes, that's exactly what this is. So we can kill political correctness. Sometimes you get this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't just laugh and move on, then you're probably going to get more of it.
That's where they're messing up.
And that brings me to the whole South Park thing. Because South Park was very early on one of the initial weapons that helped destroy political correctness. In fact, it was a thing back in the 90s. In fact, you look in history, political correctness was going on in very small corners of society. And most folks didn't even see it, but it always begins somewhere. Seriously, you can go back to like some old commie history, like the turn of the 20th century, and people are being canceled within communist circles for racism, sexism, all these other things. Like, so they were already using it on themselves to regulate themselves.
Right.
And most of society didn't notice that, but that little, that movement grew and grew and grew. And what's the movie with, was it Jeremy Piven? Like the college movie. You know what I'm talking about. PC something or PCU. Maybe?
PCU, there was that one, but there was also Old School. He was an Old School.
Oh, Old School's a different thing. But
yeah, I think you're talking about the PCU.
Yeah, so I mean, this is
Party
a thing,
something
especially in the
university.
90s. You start to see the political correctness stuff come up, and South Park very early is like
they,
sacred cows.
They nailed it from the get-go.
And so I saw Charlie Kirk reacting to how they sent him up, and he is loving it. He's like,
it's hysterical.
They got it accurate. They even got the scriptural verses correct in my arguments. Like it's not just cheap. Like it's perfect satire.
It is a great, and honestly, if you ever seen Charlie Kirk do his thing and you watch this is it. They nailed it.
Right. And as we covered yesterday, JD Vance is like, well, I finally made it. Even though they were pretty hardcore against JD.
A little bit. The Trump was worse. The Trump version was.
Well, I don't know if Trump was the worst. Did you see what they said about Christy Gnome? And how they portrayed
a little bit,
Christy
but I
Gnome?
didn't. Yeah, I didn't get to see the whole scene there.
Yeah, well, the Christy Gnome one, what kept happening is her face kept melting.
Yeah,
and all of a sudden, a whole team of people with like spray and clippers and then she'd have the perfect face again. And then like
that nails it pretty good though.
I bet I can get away with playing this. This is a clip from South Park. It also has Gnome's. Well,
oh yeah,
yeah. No, they have her, of course, heading up ICE. The episode's about ICE. At one point, they're like, it's a liberal defending illegals and protecting them against ICE, saying, and I know a lot of Latinos that are up in heaven. Scene cuts to ICE driving through heaven, and like so. Anyway. Yeah, I'm sorry, over the top, but this is how they decided to deal with Christy Gnome, and I've noticed this myself.
Welcome to the team, recruits. I'm Christy Gnome, head of Homeland Security.
Oh, she seems nice. Okay,
A few years ago, I had to put my puppy down by shooting it in the face, because sometimes doing what's important means doing what's hard.
Oh my God!
Whoa. Now we'll ask the same determination of you. Because detaining and questioning people is never easy.
Oh my!
No.
All right,
that is a gag throughout the whole episode. Every time she shows up, she just shoots another dog. and but then it also goes on. Let me see if at one point here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And together we'll
see our faces melting?
In this country legally. So let's get out there and get them, recruits.
The face melting's pretty dang good.
Yeah.
Because I can see that there's a lot of makeup involved there.
Well, I noticed it when she sat next to me at the GOP dinner. I'm like, I mean,
was it caked?
She's in good shape, but daggum, that's a lot of makeup.
What do you think she looks like underneath the makeup?
Oh, I don't think you want to know.
It's like the Pamela Anderson thing. She's been pretty and under makeup forever, but in the new stupid movie Liam Neeson she's not, and she does not look. She looks like your grandma.
And so, in this world where political correctness is dead, Charlie Kirk laughs at being the butt of the joke.
Right.
Sophie Cunningham laughs at being the butt of the joke with the stuff being thrown at him at the WNBA. JD Vance laughs at being the butt of the joke. What's Christy Gnome's response?
Oh boy.
Well, she's firing back.
Of course she is.
And saying, quote, I didn't get to see it. I was going over budget numbers and stuff. Oh, or were you like washing your hair? Like, what kind of weird excuse? I was going over budget numbers and stuff. But it never ends. But it's so lazy to just constantly make fun of women for how they look. Only the liberals and the extremists do that. If they wanted to criticize my job, go ahead and do that. But clearly they can't. They just pick something petty like that. And no mention of her killing a dog every other second in the episode.
If I were her, I wouldn't have brought that part either. But I would not have leaned into the I'd let it bother me.
No, Christy Gnome sounds like the scold that was coaching a WNBA game. Oh, this is just how you keep women down. And only liberals and extremists comment on women's looks.
Hey, didn't Trump comment on some women's looks not too long ago and most of his life?
That's why I began with the clip we began with.
Yes.
You've called women fat pigs, slobs, only
horse-faced lesbians.
Well, it was more than that, sir. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it was.
I just like how you just play that off. Oh, yeah, sure it was.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's just what a time. What a time. to see like all these stupid things out there in the news. Of course, again, serious things. Maybe the war's going to end in Russia and Ukraine. Maybe the war's going to heat up even more in the Holy Land, especially there in Gaza.
I think it's definitely going to.
Because Israel has announced the Gaza City takeover. But you know what? I get sad reading and talking about those things every day. I'm thankful for the absurdity that is our times.
Well, you were talking about Christy Gnome and ICE. Did you know that Superman is joining ICE?
Superman?
The latest Superman guy. Oh, it's the name of the younger one. He's good looking.
Dean Cain?
That's him.
Yeah, I saw that.
Joined up ICE.
Yeah.
So is there going to be some pushback on Superman now?
On Dean Cain? I think Dean has already
he's out there.
Crossed the Rubicon in that regard.
He's out there.
Yeah, he's been that way for a while. Didn't they say there's no age limit too? So like it could be a dad-son sign up for ICE thing?
There's no age limit?
Yeah, they just, I think Pegseth and them put that out.
Is that right?
Yeah, you want to join ICE, so like you can be 60 and your son can be, 20 something.
I did see they're giving like a $50,000 bonus.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Aren't they also taking your student debt away too or something? I think
Oh,
I read
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to get as many folks as they
it's
can.
a smart tactic.
Yeah, I mean, that's good tactics. Yeah, that really is.
Anyway, got to hit a break. But first, this part of the program brought to you by Montgomery Men's Health and their Montgomery Men's Health. Ready to help you fellas out, especially if you just don't feel yourself. And a lot of guys, especially in their 40s, 50s, start saying, it's just getting older. Just what it is. Like, no, you're not an 80, 90-year-old man sitting in your recliner. That's when, you probably shouldn't be having a lot of high tea at that point. But if, you're still working, you are expected to work throughout the day. I myself excluded. I mean,
yeah, you do your 3 hours and you're good.
it's an exhausting 3 hours, though, as we've covered.
Yes. Occasionally there's 6.
But there are many men who feel tired, sluggish, and not like themselves, and they assume it's just part of aging. But low energy and other performance issues, let's say, aren't inevitable. Solutions do exist, especially there at Montgomery Men's Health. No guesswork, no gimmicks, just real science and effective treatments. The urologists and providers there at Montgomery Men's Health will tailor solutions specifically to your body and goals. And it's beyond just testosterone. They have ED treatments and other options many men don't even know exist. Consultation, including blood work, is just $99 with results before you leave. So you only got one life, gentlemen. Procrastination's only going to make this thing worse. Call them up today at 440-3663. That's 440-3663, or visit MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com to book your appointment today. We'll be right back.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems like snoring, aches and pains, hot sleep, or even an old saggy mattress that can keep you up at night. And our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now get a king bed for a queen price, plus a free adjustable base with select Sealy mattresses. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time on a fancy water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water, but you're getting it anyway. Because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
Have you been thinking about selling your home? Let me ask you. Would you want to trust your biggest investment with a part-time agent? You know, the kind who can't make your property a priority until after work at their real job? I'm Hannah Grantham, and you don't get that with us.
That's right. And I'm Eddie Bader. And if they're not focused 100% on your home, can they really even get you top dollar?
I couldn't agree more. We're top producing agents with a reputation for getting results. No side gigs here at Forest Meadows Homes and Land.
So call us today at 334-368-6358 and let us show you why who you have on your sign really matters.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go. The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Earnest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Earnest, 334-279-7431. Earnest Financial, LLC.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. It's a pretty routine forecast today as Alabama continues to get a little warmer. I've got us around 88 to 90 today, near 90 over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Nothing crazy on the humidity yet. Good bit of sunshine today. I think the rain chances are relatively small, maybe only 20%. More scattered storms on Saturday afternoon and evening, and I think the rain chances pick up a little bit on Sunday as tropical moisture begins to move into the area. All in all, though, nothing surprising for August. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
You can make your ASE loan payment from your phone anytime, anywhere. It's quick and easy. YourASECreditUnion.com. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Opportunity Lender.
ASE Credit Union. Your life, your goals, your ASE.
News and talk without the static. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Again, 272-9228 if you want to get in on the program. And let's go to the phones and talk to Kevin.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Joey, how are you?
Oh, it's that Kevin. Hey, I'm great. How are you?
I'm good.
He's calling about a warrant, Joey. Just making sure you're where you're supposed to be.
That's right. That ankle bracelet needs new batteries. I was listening to y'all's comments about ICE, the ICE agents. I just want you to know a good friend of mine who's an agent here, just to compare and contrast what a difference 8 months makes. Prior to January, if I would call his office, he'd answer his desk phone on the first ring. They just didn't have a whole lot to do.
Mm-hmm.
But now you can never find him in the office. He's out in the field. They are really going at it.
Good.
But he was telling me that they were putting people from Treasury, even the FBI, working with ICE. They were ICE agents.
Wow.
And so with all this new development now with them recruiting, I talked to him just the other day, and he said a lot of the people that were on loan enjoy the mission so much and have really bonded with the ICE folks. They want to
They're staying on.
transfer over. Yeah.
That's good.
All right.
Yeah.
I like seeing
So I said
morale up.
Yeah.
Yeah, morale's really up. He said they're getting equipment and resources that they had not had before, and they're very, very pleased.
Yeah, and I've got
They're
a clip
they're
of,
working their tails off too.
Yeah, and I've got a clip of Homan saying that about 70% are really hardened criminals, and then others are folks with final removal orders. But it's their point is like we're not just picking up random people.
Right.
Like we really are targeting a lot of this.
And he's told me that they're going after the worst of the worst. The people that obviously are involved in criminal activity is a priority. And they have their hands full just finding them.
Oh, I bet.
But they're very efficient. I mean, they have great resources and intel, and they're able to find these folks.
Well, it's good to hear that we're going in the right direction. And really, it is kind of crazy. You don't need a new law passed. You don't need this or that or the other. You just need new leadership.
Hey, we'll just enforce the laws that are already on the books.
There you
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Well, good talking to you guys. Have a
You
good
too,
one.
Kevin. Take care, brother.
Yeah, Kevin Murphy from the Montgomery Sheriff's
Great
Department.
guy. Good friend to have.
Let's go to Jim. Hey, Jim, how are you doing?
No, I hadn't heard him in a while.
He's staying pretty busy.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
He is.
y'all were. Is this like the Freaky Friday edition of?
I would say that as an excuse, but we talked about this. We talked about this on Wednesday too. So.
Yeah. Well, who even watches the WNBA? Seriously, I have never in my life even watched 5 minutes of that.
I'm telling you, it's going to the numbers are going to get better as long as they can keep this going on.
Yeah.
My grandfather's been watching it just to watch Caitlin Clark because he watched her in college.
Yeah.
And he keeps tricking me into watching games.
Boring. I don't even watch the NBA. I gotta. Do either of y'all watch Gutfeld? His show either later on. I know you can't.
I watch clips
live,
of it, but that's about it. Yeah.
Do you watch it at all, Joey?
No, I just catch clips.
You used to be a big fan, though, right?
I watch him all the time on Red Eye in my 20s. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I watch him just about every night, and he's pretty good. The only complaint I got now, and it just really got ramped up the last couple months, and he just needs to tone it down on the sexual innuendos. It's really, I'm not a prudish guy, but the stuff he's doing, it's like something you hear from a 8th grader in junior high. And it's really, he's got women on there. Some kind of parent, but it's not, like I said, he's the most shows great, but now it's gotten where just about every segment he drags that into it, and he gives it, that little smirk he gives you when he says, but it's really getting old.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he sounds like the same Gutfeld I've known for years.
Yeah, but it really has gotten worse.
Okay.
And it's really, if I would be, last night I was watching, one of the women on there is really embarrassed by some of the stuff that he said. And I don't know, it's just, maybe that's just me, but he needs just to stick to what the satire that he does, and kind of tone down some more on the sexual stuff, because it's really tacky. Like I said, I would expect more from a guy that's 60 he's 60 years old.
30 old man.
So, hey, let me ask you, do you think, he did, I'm curious about this, but you can't find anything on the internet about it. Him and his wife have a new baby that was born a few months ago, a daughter. Have you heard, did they have the baby or was it a surrogate? Because
I don't know.
I'm just curious about that. He's 60 years old. His wife is 42, 43 years old. She's from Russia.
That's pretty old for having a baby. Yeah.
But it just, all of a sudden you didn't hear anything about it, or being pregnant or anything. All of a sudden one day on Fox they just announced that he's got a baby daughter. I'm just curious. They must have had a surrogate.
Probably so.
Maybe. I mean, it sounds like
too many 43-year-old women going through pregnancy. I just can't.
Yeah, and I think it's probably just wise to keep stuff like that under wraps. I know other folks do it publicly. I know Temp, who works with Gutfeld all the time, she was obviously pregnant. So, and she kind of handled doing the public exposure pretty well. But I'd imagine some folks just, go through the process, don't want to.
Yeah, boy, she went through a lot.
Yeah, she did.
Good Lord. Find out right before she gives birth that she's got breast cancer, and but she's handled. She's back on the show, and she's pretty good.
Always liked her. I liked seeing her do well.
Yeah, she's done good. But anyways, that was it on the WNBA. I don't know how they even keep that on the air. Well, they're losing money every year. I mean, it's just. It's terrible. Now, Joey, I know you don't watch it. You can't convince me that you watch it.
No, I don't watch it other than when I'm watching TV with my grandfather. He goes, "I'm flipping over to the Fever game, Joe," and then I'm like, "It's not like I'm going to tell them no."
Right? No, you've had enough.
The only thing that would pick up there, maybe help out, but it probably I don't think they could do it with basketball. But Eddie? Do you remember the football, women's football team?
Oh, it's still out there. The lingerie. Still out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe.
Them women don't complain.
Or maybe they could wear uniforms like the women's professional volleyball, beach volleyball.
they'd pick up some viewers.
See, Jim, that's the same sexualization that's kept them down for centuries.
Have you ever watched the beach volleyball? Have you ever watched it, Joey? Come on.
Yes,
Don't
of
lie,
course.
Joey.
Yeah.
Females?
I've seen clips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You need to get out more, Joey.
I am on Instagram. And they know my profile. They'll send me stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. It's just
Algorithm's on fire there.
You're right. I don't think I've ever typed in volleyball, but
it
there's
comes
a
up,
volleyball video all of a sudden.
Well, y'all have a good weekend.
You too, Jim. See you, bro.
Yeah, it was like women's European finals or something. I'm like, man, that's a spike.
Do you watch the beach volleyball more than the indoor?
I'm trying to think the last time I actually watched a volleyball match.
Olympics is, I think, the only time.
Yeah,
I
and
really
that's
check them out.
yeah.
And they're usually going, "Oh, that looks uncomfortable."
Yeah. No, if I had to play volleyball, I'd much prefer inside than that sand.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like that, you got to. I don't know. That's got to be hard on the knees over time.
But the easier on the eyes. Come on.
272-9228. You're keeping them down. This is where, and though political correctness is dead, everybody's got a line. Gutfeld's doing too much sexual innuendo for Jim to like, and that's fine. But he didn't call for Gutfeld to be canceled. He might just turn it off and watch Gunsmoke instead. Because I know Jim likes Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
But everybody can have their own line and their own standards and be like, yeah, that's too much for me.
It depends on the audience. I mean, there are times when I get terribly crude, I'm sure, but it's not come from a bad place. It's usually just a joke. Reality, I'm quite the opposite.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's no mystery there. Like, it's like, what's Eddie doing at home? And it cuts to you asleep on the couch.
Pretty much.
Like, yeah, that's not.
I took sleeping pills last night for the first time in forever. I'm still shaking them off. I don't like sleeping pills.
Well, we do have to hit another break first. This part of the program brought to you by Smokehouse Pit Barbecue. There at Smokehouse.
Let's do some breakfast, Joey.
Oh, man.
Tomorrow would be a great day to grab some breakfast, Joey.
Yeah?
Yes. Early morning, we could get down there and get a Kaneka omelet with some thick cheese grits on the side.
It's called grit cheese.
Yeah. They're so good.
More cheese than grits in that stuff. And it's amazing. I love it.
Stick to your ribs all day.
I bet they could.
It's like I got to do 2 bowls to get the true stick going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then a little extra bacon. And then instead of Kaneka omelet, I'll just do, which is tasty enough, I suppose. For certain people's taste. I would do a biscuit. Kaneka biscuit.
Yeah,
with a little American cheese on it. Ooh.
That is good.
Yeah, because I didn't get enough cheese with the grits. Man.
I don't know how you didn't.
Making me hungry. And of course, they don't just do breakfast. They also do a meat and 3 for lunch.
Yep.
And of course, Friday nights, like tonight, or Saturday nights, they have a live entertainment.
Band, that's right.
So you may go get yourself a big old plate of ribs or some pulled chicken or turkey or pork.
Some poke.
And get yourself an adult libation.
Make me hungry.
Yeah, it's such good stuff.
Every day.
And you brought that fried okra the other day?
Yeah.
I'm sure that doesn't travel well. And it traveled perfectly.
Great.
It was still crunchy and tasty. And so y'all got to get by Smokehouse Pit Barbecue. Same location they've always been all these years, Main Street in Millbrook. And be sure to tell Chris, Celeste, the entire team there that Joey, Eddie, and Hannah, those folks on the radio, sent you. We'll be right back.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Looking for the perfect night out? Head to Jack's Tavern, where the vibe is chill, the food is amazing, and the beer is freakishly cold. Happy hour rocks Tuesday through Thursday, 4 till 6. Then stay for dinner. You get all the great flavor of Epicure in a laid-back tavern atmosphere with the full dinner menu served till 9. Friday and Saturday nights, it's all about live music from 7 to 10, an extensive wine list, and 58 beers on tap. Yep, 58. So grab your crew, grab a pint, and make it to Jack's Tavern. Open Tuesday through Saturday.
Hi, this is Don Duncan with Don Duncan's All-American Automotive and Tire. Just want to say a big thank you to Blue Water Broadcasting. They've been a big partner in our success. And again, thank you guys so much for all you've done for us. If you need anything, come see us. Again, this is Don Duncan with All-American Auto and Tire.
Did you know that radio is the #1 reach platform in all of media? It's true. Call us to find out how to put radio's #1 reach to work for your business. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
The River Region's first and only news talk station on FM. Live, local talk. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Normally at about this time we talk to Austin Barenko with Invista Advisors, but he's busy. I think about to board a plane.
Going to take care of some business.
And well, folks, if you're looking for a great team there, of course, Austin heads up the brokerage desk there on the investment side. Always love talking to him about his insights on the economy and how that intersects with politics. And it really just shows his expertise and insights. And what he told us on Wednesday, be able to sit down with the head of the Federal Reserve, the Atlanta Fed, pretty awesome stuff and great insight. But that's just one aspect. The brokerage side is just one aspect of what they do there at Invista Advisors. In fact, what they do is get you a full, holistic financial plan wherever you are in life. It could be your young person. You're wanting to set up a college fund for the kids, life insurance. Could be your more middle of life and all your wealth's tied up in a small business.
Right.
And you want to plan maybe offloading that someday, or maybe it's time to sell already, or you just want some plans managed for your business. Of course, they can do that sort of planning for an endowment or nonprofit as well. And of course, end of life considerations, anything you can think of when it comes to your finances, they can set up that financial plan for you there at Invista Advisors. You can always go to InvistaAdvisors.com to learn more, but I encourage you just call them direct. 387-0094. And when you call them up at 387-0094, be sure to tell them that Joey, that fella on the radio, sent you. Let's go to Randall. Hey, Randall, how you doing?
What up, Randall?
What's going on, fellas?
How you doing, brother?
Good. Hey, Joey, you the last person I heard say war on women. Give us a good one.
War on women! Yeah, see, I had to stick up for the more liberal progressive types because they don't get a lot of love on the station, especially going back years. And Greg Budell would just be such a misogynist pig.
Yeah.
Talking about spanking women with a newspaper back in the 70s radio business. How awful does that sound, Eddie?
No, he got
pretty bad, Joey. That's pretty bad.
I thought he the one got spanked.
Well, either way, that's just
I think it went both
bad,
ways,
yeah.
actually. Depended on the day and who had been bad.
Hey, but the WNBA ain't got nothing on the pro football on Buffalo. On Buffalo, when they play the Patriots, they throw out dildos. And man, one time when I think the Patriots won, they filled the end zone and filled up with them. I mean, it was a
really. Wow.
So what do they do with them? You know, when they do the stuffed animals, you can wash them and donate them. But what do you do with all them?
Yeah, see, and you got to get into the wrestling world for this because wrestlers have been asked, especially in the older days, like the 70s and 80s, and it was still continued into the 90s a good bit. What's the worst thing you get thrown at you? And they said, well, number one, in Mexico, they would, and this happens in soccer games, they throw bags of urine and stuff.
Yep.
Like,
they throw the bottles.
Probably the worst.
Oh,
but
yeah.
One guy said, no, the worst, especially in the South, is a spit bottle or a spit cup.
Nasty.
And I'm, oh man, yeah, that, like, you should be so happy it's just a quote unquote toy being thrown at you. Oh man,
I didn't even think about that, but yeah, the spit bottles, dude.
Oh, it'd be fighting time.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm going up in the stands.
But I just want to tell you about it. But the Patriots done it more than 1 year. That was like a little thing they had going. I don't know if they still do it or not, but that was a little deal they had going on. I mean, with Buffalo did it against the Patriots more than 1 year. So I don't know if they still carry that tradition or.
Oh, it might come back now, Randall. Might come back now.
Might do it. Well, all right, fellas.
All right, see you, Randall.
Appreciate it, man.
Bye.
So 1 hour already down, and it's Friday. I have some other stories coming up. A clip of a young woman who slowly starts to realize everything in her apartment is covered in mold, and it's kind of an art piece, like her slow realization of what is covered in mold. And I'm like, hey, you're just now figuring this out,
Really?
woman? Yeah, we'll get into that. Some guy makes $200,000 a year walking dogs in New York City. And so it's like walking with him for a day.
Career change,
right?
I mean,
right. And you're like, well, maybe this guy's got it figured out.
Yeah.
And and we'll watch the full clip of some camera guy, some documentary guy follows him around for a day. What's it actually like walking a lot of dogs? He has a whole van full
I was
of
gonna say,
them.
how many is he walking?
It's a lot of them.
It'd be a lot, but I bet he's smiling.
I saw the beginning of the video. The first dog that comes out's a golden that immediately goes on his back like belly rub time. And I'm like,
Is
how
this
can you be
that
bad?
dude that when he opens that I see on the internet, he opens a van door and they all get out and he just he's like, come on. He calls them by name and they all get in there.
I don't think it's that same guy, but I think it works like a bus.
Yes,
I've seen that. That's hilarious.
And he knows
when they
them all by
call him on
name
there
and
and
he's
they get on there and they go to the right seat.
Right. And so we got all sorts of stuff to cover today. I'm trying to stay away from the all the serious stuff because it's like, oh, we want to have a deep discussion about redistricting and how the Democrats suck.
Not really.
All right, we can do that another day. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm John Scott. A split appeals court panel has tossed out a judge's contempt finding against President Trump's administration in a case over deportations to an El Salvador prison. The decision comes after planes carrying Venezuelan migrants landed at the prison, even after U.S. District Judge James Boasberg said in court they must return to the United States. The Justice Department has subpoenaed New York Attorney General Letitia James. It's part of an investigation into whether she violated President Trump's civil rights. President Trump has nominated Stephen Myron to a temporary 4-month term on the Federal Reserve Board of Governors. That vacancy created by Biden appointee Adriana Kugler stepping down. On Wall Street, stocks have been higher. The Dow is up 214 points. This is SRN News.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy. In 2011, I founded Wesley Financial Group with one goal in mind, to help honest folks out of their timeshares permanently. Today, I run Wesley with my 2 sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we'd want our own family treated. That philosophy has helped us grow into the largest, most trusted timeshare cancellation company in the United States. Fortune magazine even recognized us as one of the best places to work. Why? Because we genuinely care. In fact, some of our former clients were so moved by their experience working with us, they joined our team so they could help others to timeshare freedom. If you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-226-5454. That's 800-226-5454. 800-226-5454.
Rich Thomas weather, a service of Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, where over-the-road dump truck drivers are needed right now. Home twice a week and every weekend, must leave early on Sunday with Blue Cross Blue Shield. Call them now at 855-777-9785.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. It's a pretty routine forecast today as Alabama continues to get a little warmer. I've got us around 88 to 90 today, near 90 over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Nothing crazy on the humidity yet. Good bit of sunshine today. I think the rain chances are relatively small, maybe only 20%. More scattered storms on Saturday afternoon and evening. And I think the rain chances pick up a little bit on Sunday as tropical moisture begins to move into the area. All in all, though, nothing surprising for August. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
CB&S Bank has a long history of stability and a legacy of serving our community's needs for generations since we began in 1906. At CB&S Bank, we're here for you. All loans subject to credit approval, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, here's today's top stories. The Montgomery Humane Society needs the community's help in order to make necessary repairs. The shelter must remodel in order to continue to keep animals safe and healthy. MHS is asking for monetary donations to help pay for repairs as well as more animal fosters when construction is underway. The shelter hopes to begin construction sometime in early November. 3 people have been arrested and charged with shooting into a Wetumpka home. Davion Stinson, Raphael Tillman, and Christopher George Jr. were arrested Thursday and charged with shooting into an occupied dwelling. The incident happened Tuesday night when multiple gunshots were fired into a South Shelby Street home. Prattville police have charged a man with physically abusing his 2-year-old son. Mario Ronell Ford Johnson allegedly inflicted serious physical injury on his son at their home on August 1st. The boy was taken to Children's Hospital at UAB for treatment of injuries. Johnson is being held without bond pending an Aniah's Law hearing. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton with the Good Feet Store. When your feet aren't properly supported, it can affect your whole body, your back, your ankles. You might be thinking there's no way something as simple as Good Feet arch supports can help me. Well, that's exactly what Bill thought.
My feet would just ache, my back would hurt, my ankles, everything just hurt. And I'd seen the commercial several times before I finally said, I'm going to do this. And I'll be darned if it didn't work. I feel a million times better than I ever did.
Visit the Good Feet Store for a free fitting and test walk. If you want to live free from pain, come visit the Good Feet Store and take the first step towards a more comfortable, healthier you. Wendy's experience might inspire you too.
Since wearing my arch supports from the Good Feet Store, my back pain is gone and my feet don't hurt as much. And as I look into the future without pain, I see myself being even more adventurous, joyful, and full of possibility.
Visit goodfeet.com to book your appointment today.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's news and views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Playing Eddie's favorite song of mine. Just letting him soak it in.
A Celine Dion special?
I don't know how you get Celine Dion out of that.
And when you hear this kind of music, what does that make you think of?
It's got a little bit of the vibe of it.
Yeah.
It's more 80s.
Just waiting for that.
Like, it's more an
Right,
80s.
for her to come up from the stage. Yes.
It's more an 80s thing.
Not really. I mean, maybe if you put something else with it, but it's a good intro. I'll give you that.
Now, you ever go to Five Guys?
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
It's
Just
so
expensive
good.
as crap.
I think it's my
expensive,
favorite
but
burger. Yeah.
You cannot beat it.
Yeah, the smash burger.
Mhm.
Like even single patty's great.
Even the fries. I
The
mean,
fries are
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
You ever get a large?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, and
I
it's
mean,
just
it's
filled
all
with
the
all
way.
that.
The only size they got it.
Now, do y'all go with the malt vinegar?
Yep.
I don't.
Sometimes.
Well, that's
it
old
just depends on how you're feeling.
My
you know?
Pollock grandfather would be proud of you.
Yeah?
Because he would on
Malt
like
vinegar every time?
Yeah. What's the on the boardwalk?
Yeah.
Yeah. They had the boardwalks there in Jersey. And like this, it was those types of fries, those types of burgers. So we get Five Guys a lot. And it's so good. But of course, jokes are made about Five Guys because, again, we live in this politically incorrect world. So here's the story. In the politically incorrect world, you got to draw your own lines. I was saying that last hour.
All right.
And a 24-year-old cashier at Five Guys has drawn his line and he went viral for it. He drew a very wholesome line. But an OnlyFans influencer propositioned him while he was working. It's like, welcome Five Guys, what can I get you? And I'll do like, yeah, I want a bacon cheeseburger. I just do mayo, mustard, hot sauce. Like I don't get a lot of veggies and stuff, and the hot sauce cuts through the fat, and then like it's just tasty. And the mustard helps with that too. But you know, it's like I think my grandfather gets green peppers and grilled onions and all sorts of stuff. Instead, this blonde woman asked if he wanted to do some work with her. The unnamed employee was working a shift when he was approached by 25-year-old OnlyFans star Bonnie Blue. Who's Bonnie Blue?
She's like holds the record.
Yeah, slept with like 1,000 dudes in a day or something like
Have
that.
you seen behind her eyes? It's like there's no soul.
I agree.
There's
No, I
nothing.
saw fake Dr. Phil was on Howie Mandel's show, and they brought in Bonnie Blue, and fake Dr. Phil, Adam Ray comedian, interviewed her. And yeah, I got the sense of like, there's something very dark behind those eyes.
I've seen some of the interviews after she does things, and the way she's acting.
She's like, oh, it's always so great. It was wonderful. I
Have you seen
enjoy
her
it.
parents talk about it too?
Oh yeah,
I
they're
didn't
all
know
for
that.
it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty messed up stuff. And she promotes herself often for sleeping with barely legal men,
Mhm.
and shares her explicit interactions on her account.
Why should we brag about that?
Well, I mean, like, you're a 24-year-old guy. It's a young black dude. He's working cashier at Five Guys, and Bonnie Blue walks up to you and goes, "You want to sleep with me?" on camera.
I don't think I could. Even then, as much of a horn dog I was when I was that young, I couldn't do it.
But she's already been banned from entering Fiji and Australia due to what many consider "quote unquote" predatory behavior during the interaction with the cashier. I mean, but you could just say no.
You're
also.
so big a slut that you can't go to 2 different countries.
Well, I mean, Fiji's kind of small, so word gets around quick. But Australia, I mean, she could probably find her way out in the
I would
bush and like
think
nobody would
so,
notice.
right.
Like, yeah, coming on a small boat, smuggle herself into the country. I'm here illegal in Australia to sleep with your 20-year-old son. Yeah.
Yeah.
During the interaction with the cashier at the Five Guys, which Blue shared on her account, she approaches the cashier and asks, "Where do I get the Five Guys from?"
Mm-hmm.
After the cashier responds with confusion, Blue says, "I didn't know if it was a special room or if you can take me out back. What about after your shift? I want to give you a good rating." Realizing that he is being propositioned, the cashier then politely turns Blue down, says, "No, I don't think that's happening. I'm a Christian man and I'm waiting until marriage.
Well, good for
Genuinely,
him.
I feel like I'm dreaming right now." Despite declining her offer, Blue persists with the interaction, asking if the cashier will be on the menu. After the employee assures her he is not, she responds, "That's a shame. Five Guys should really change their name. I got excited for nothing." Yeah.
Yeah. I could see why countries would go, you know what? We don't need your slutty self here. You just stay elsewhere.
Yeah, and the guy who came out and said, "Bonnie Blue recording me at work was not on my bingo card for this year, but here we are, I guess." In a separate post, he revealed that Blue had never confirmed his age or asked for his consent to share the video of their interaction.
Ooh.
Real talk, though, I'm actually okay. I thought it was funny at first, but in hindsight, she never asked for my age, never asked my consent to post, and persisted after several times of me saying no. This could have gone completely wrong if she did this to someone else, but alas. Nice use of alas, young man. The encounter went viral, with many praising the employee's response. "Yeah, I hope my son will have the same force of character. Well done," wrote one user. "Bro fled temptation like Joseph fleeing," whatever. Others criticized Blue's behavior, with many pointing out the situation would have received more legal issues had it been a man propositioning a woman while she was at work. Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah. Whew. I mean, the good strength for that young dude. Like, he's got his principles.
Maybe just scared.
No, he did let out that one line. "I feel like I'm dreaming right now."
That's what I'm saying. Maybe just scared. You know, when
Like,
you're
am
at
I
that
in one of
age-
those movies? Yeah.
When you're at that age, you dream of a strong woman, and then when one approaches you, you run away like a girl. It happens.
But you're right, Hannah. There is a dead inside sort
No
of
doubt.
look going on
Yeah.
there.
I
And
wonder-
a lot of these folks are that way.
They are. And I also wonder, you think she's going to regret it one day?
Yep.
Because I don't think she's going to be able to find a husband that wants to have kids or anything like
How
that.
many of those women always regret it or don't? I mean,
A
they
lot.
always seem to. And it
There's a
never
high
ends well.
rate of substance abuse, obviously,
Mhm.
suicide.
Suicide, yeah.
There are some natural born freaks and they end up having kids and they just, I mean, there's just exhibitionists, these types of people that don't have the same shame mechanism as I think normal people would.
Mhm.
Those people do exist. But generally speaking, yeah, it's a industry that chews people up and spits them out.
But even if her kids, you don't think those kids are going to, their friends are going to pull up the videos and say, "This was your mom."
That's the
and-
thing.
Well, she should move to Alabama.
Anywhere. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's one thing you messing up your life, but if she ever does decide to have kids,
right,
that's just wrong.
Oh yeah, no, but you know that does occur.
Oh yeah,
and it's got to be,
dude.
Man,
when we were young,
mess up a young man, especially.
Yeah.
What were you about to say? Did you just caught yourself?
When you were a certain age and you heard that there were magazines under your parents' bed, did you not go look? Well, you probably didn't. You're different.
Or computers, yes.
Yeah, yeah, right. But see, when we knew that or heard that, We found it under one parent's bed. I bet our parents got it too.
Yeah.
That's how it
No,
went.
one of my buddies, he's like, here's my whole dad's porn collection.
Yes!
It's all these tapes and stuff. And like,
Yeah, the tapes for the. Be careful if you ever put in a tape.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there was one. This is a crazy memory. Went to high school, like senior year. It was a bunch of families from high school and the kids from my class.
Mhm.
Like, so it was, we got to stay kind of in a condo down on the beach. Parents stayed next door.
Okay.
And, pretty straightforward sort of setup you would expect down in like Orange Beach area.
Yeah.
And there was an unmarked videotape next to the TV.
Yeah.
And so this had to be like 2006, 2007.
Don't play.
No, we put it in. And yeah, I wish we hadn't. So much hair.
Somebody giving labor?
So
Or
much
somebody in
hair.
labor?
Yeah, it was like, why? Why is this here? It's hilarious, but why is this here? That's not. Ugh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But it is in everybody's face. And I think at this day and age, again, because a lot of the politically correct walls have been torn down, it's also meant a lot of just correct walls, political or not, have been torn down.
But that pendulum's
And-
swinging, but I don't want it to swing too. When it always does. It always swings too far one way than the other. So.
All right. So, especially you young men, stay strong. Save yourself.
I don't know. The young men today are.
I don't know if I'd been that strong at 24.
Yeah, but young men today are a lot softer and different.
Yeah.
More comfortable with wearing makeup than.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like that wasn't going on in like what, the 80s?
If you were in a rock band, that's cool. But
Right.
if you're just some average dude, then no.
Well, it wasn't going on in like the 60s?
Well, that's where it all started.
I was about to say, like, well, actually,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff from the 20s.
Lou
too.
Reed, you know, yeah.
Ever heard of Valentino? Like, I mean, there's always been folks.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of the nature of it.
I guess it seems for whatever reason I don't understand why that's on the rise.
I understand why it exists and it's always existed.
Sure.
I don't understand the push to make it a mainstream thing and shove it down everybody's throats that you will accept this
losing
or we'll
battle.
call you a terrible name. And especially in this day and age of politics, and a lot of people have said this at this point, after the bailouts in 2008,
Mhm.
you could start to see people coalescing together. It wasn't just the Tea Party. You had the Occupy Wall Street
Yes.
stuff. You had right and left mad that you bailed out the fat cats on Wall Street and that the system is rigged against us. How
Oh,
dare
yes.
you do this? That's when all the identity politics started. That's when
Well,
it
that's
really
when it-
started getting pushed
that's
by,
what would
say,
get the
corporate
attention,
interests. Yes. And I think it worked like a charm for a while. It divided men against women, black against white, it created all sorts of divides with the sexuality, politics, and whatnot. And it's a shame. And, Tim Dillon had a great take on that with the offshoring of jobs, like the Oompa Loompas.
Yeah.
Always wanted to work at the chocolate factory. And all of a sudden, Willy Wonka sold it to some conglomeration, global company, and they're offshoring it to China. And the Oompa Loompa's like, but wait, my dad, who's an Oompa Loompa, made chocolate, and my grandfather before him made chocolate. I'm built to make chocolate and sing and dance. And the response from the corporate types is, why are you such a transphobe? and you're like, what does that have anything to
Right.
do with
That's how they
making
get you out.
chocolate and you shipping my jobs off?
That's how they get you.
I thought we were talking about you bailing out the big banks. Like, what is
No.
what's like the latest thing with Caitlyn Jenner have to do with anything? Which I, by the way, love how that played out. How Caitlyn Jenner did this stuff, became Caitlyn, Bruce became Caitlyn.
Yeah.
But then was like still very conservative in a lot of issues.
110%.
So anyway,
Although she killed somebody and hasn't gone to jail for that yet.
ran over somebody. Yeah, South Park.
Just because you change your sex doesn't mean you can legally run people over.
South Park was ruthless on that.
Yep.
But going to I truly kudos to that guy turning it on Bonnie Blue. You saved your soul there, young man. I'm not even exaggerating.
Do you think at some point in his life he'll say, I should have did that?
Yeah, maybe. It could be like he ends up miserable and that could have been one weird moment of pleasure or whatever.
bet
Like,
his
He might have
friends are
thought
gonna-
it, but I think if he would have done it, he would have
Mhm.
regretted it more and
Right.
sooner. Yeah.
His friends probably give him a hard time for passing it up, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. But I hope he's got that one friend that says, man, that's a smart move.
I hope so too.
now, there's an account on X called the Internet Hall of Fame. And this kid, from one hero to a kid who's like probably, I mean, how old, just looking at the video there on the screen, how old do you think that kid is?
Kid on the left?
Yeah.
Going to go with 9.
Yeah. It can't be that. He's not even a teenager.
Mhm.
If maybe he is, but he's a small teenager. But I think the situation here is that's the kid, and I think that's his dad, and they're going to visit their buddy, Tommy.
Okay.
And somebody else answers the door.
Oh.
A woman answers the door. And they're like, oh, what is
it, Tammy?
No, well, let's just listen in because this little kid right here is a legend.
What the hell?
What are you doing?
Tommy's in the shower, but he'll be out in a minute.
He whispered, is that Tommy's ex? The kid does. I think that's the crazy one.
I literally hear you. I'm right here. I haven't changed one bit.
Well, I hope you changed at least a little bit.
What is this?
You and Tommy have the most toxic relationship ever. By far the worst couple I ever seen. It's supposed to be 3rd times a charm, not 15.
Whoa!
Kudos to him.
Dr. Phil Jr.
Hey, hold on. Hold on a second. Hey, we're happy to see you. We were just talking about you recently that we kind of missed you.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I don't know what he's talking about right now, okay? What are you doing here?
Well, we're just trying to, relight the fire.
What? The dumpster fire?
I'm serious right now.
Toxic waste fire? All right. Hey, come on.
Oh my God. I'm not gonna call you guys.
Wait, what? No.
He's going places in life.
Yep.
God bless that kid. He's the next president of the United States.
He has lost the filter and proud of him for it.
Fantastic. Calling her out to her face. That you, 3rd time's a charm, not 15th.
Man. I love that.
Oh, real American hero right there. Absolute hero. Now going from that to this, I mentioned it earlier at the end of last hour. A guy apparently makes $200K a year just for walking dogs.
Yes, let's see this.
So I don't know if I believe it just from the billing.
That's New York. So
yeah, it's possible. And 200 grand probably doesn't go that far in New York.
I would think he lives comfortably, but
not like rich.
Right,
by
right.
means. So let's check this out. See if it's believable.
How much do you make a year in New York? Last year we cleared just under 200,000.
Just under
200K. Crazy question. Can I come to work with you today? You know what? Why not? Sure. Come on, Moose. Oh, you want some belly roast? How many dogs do you pick up every day? 15 to 25. This is the main van. Oh my, there's so many in here. All right, guys, let's go party.
So it's like a big Mercedes van.
Like transport van.
Yeah, and 15 to 25, he said?
Yeah.
It's a lot of dogs.
We go swimming, we run, off leash, let dogs be dogs again in nature. Oh my God, they're gonna be so wet. Okay, what is that? That is GPS collar that has tracking. The beep, which I use for recall. Oh, here we go. Guava, come here. That's too far. Loki, Leo, stay. Gunner, stay.
Okay, this guy's a genius. He's not even doing it in the city. Like, let's take
He's
him
smart.
out.
Yeah, he gets him out of the city.
He's got 15 to 25 and he's got them all on a GPS. How do you swap between all those to tag them there?
Yeah.
That's where my mind goes.
Go.
Constantly.
Most importantly, I know their personalities. That's how you develop their trust, gain their respect. So when it's time to ask them to do something, they will do it. All right, it's your call. Go. That was a good one.
On average, how much does it cost for a dog to come on an excursion for a day?
For a day, about a package, $100.
Ready, guys?
At the end of the trip or the end of their week, they're so calm that parents can leave them home and the dog's not barking, pacing. They need these type of things. We did 3.4. That's pretty light for us.
3.4 miles.
These guys now, they're so cute. How long have you been doing dog excursions?
Around 2020 is when we started the off-leash excursions. Before that, there's just like me showing up to your house with my skateboard and taking your dog for a leash run. Just some form of exercise rather than just a walk. I started doing it because I actually am a freelance photographer. So I took dog walking in between the gigs and people were just like, oh, you're doing such amazing things for my dog. And it was like there was no intent to start a dog walking business. I just loved being with the dogs and being outdoors. Honestly, just having fun. And I just tagged along for the ride.
Man, that guy's figured out life.
Yeah, he got it pretty
Another
good.
champ right there.
That's pretty. And it's $100 a day. That ain't bad if I get 5 dogs a day. And
No,
that's not
he's
bad at
got
yeah, 25.
15 to 25.
That's pretty good.
I mean, Eddie, we can do this
$2,500 a
That's what I'm
day.
saying. We buy a couple acres, high fence it. They can play. We load them back up in the van, and take them home.
I got some
dog
land. I
safari.
mean,
Yeah.
there you go.
Dog safari.
But the only other thing is, if I'm a dog owner, especially in New York, my dog better not come home smelling like the lake
Well,
or the pond.
what do you mean? You live on the lake?
And I know how my dog smells when she gets out of the lake. We have to give her a bath every time. So if I'm some highfalutin New Yorker and I pay you to take my dog out and he comes back stinking,
Well, then you take it to the grooming place.
yeah. And then the next day you're going to take him back out.
No, if they're paying for their dogs to go on leashless excursions, I imagine
You think they got money for the groomers?
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
think you
good
could
point.
just get a water hose that has the soap in it and just spray them
Spray 'em
all
off.
down and then just.
Well, and that's kind of like part of that. It's made me so happy. Part of it made me sad though. Like the owners, obviously they're working all this stuff, and in New York, how much square footage you really have for some of these big dogs?
700 square feet.
Yeah, and like, why would you get a big dog in a situation like that? I know they're cute, but like,
That's just it. And security. I'm sure a lot of people have them for security. Or and that's in their mind. It's security.
right? But they need that exercise.
They're
And you
getting
know,
it.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
You're getting
For
it.
$100.
That's more than a child costs for daycare
Yeah.
week, though.
It's like 125 a day, I think, for a kid. And they get 3 meals or 2 meals.
Hey, you cut that in half, and it's still you're making pretty good bank.
Well, I've watched the videos. Like there's newer places opening up the pet resorts, and they let the dogs come in and they just hang out together all day. Looks cool. It looks like a great job, but what happened with a dog fight? And all that kind of
That's what
Yeah, that's what I'd worry about. Is the interactions. Are they good with one another? Other people, other dogs. Because I'm not going to be Caesar Milan or any of these.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
Can you imagine
Though
if you got
some of
those
it's common sense.
25 of them and then one of them starts
Yeah, one
attacking
of-
another and then it's just like a whole.
And you're all on a leash
Snowball.
together with them.
Yeah.
Though, have you seen these shows where there's dogs or cats where it's like my dog's behaving badly, my cat's behaving badly, and they bring somebody in?
Yeah,
Yes.
that what's the guy with the
Caesar Milan.
That's him.
He's
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
Yeah, I
And
think
then
the
and
cat
there's
guy
cat
is
guy. He's got-
Jackson Galaxy.
Yeah.
And like you see these couples, and you're like, that poor dog and cat. No wonder they're acting.
Oh,
out.
every time.
These human beings are awful people.
Every single time.
Like it's common sense stuff.
Yeah.
Like it really is, and it's like okay.
But we thought about calling for the cat that we got, the one I saved that's live.
Yeah.
It will sit in your lap and growl at you.
Oh sure. Now there are some you do find with dogs or cats where it's like they really do have psychological damage.
Yeah,
or
this thing's got some issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't no doubt.
Right.
I mean, just today, I put it down, it turned around and hissed at me, and then cuddled in my legs.
is it Bob?
No, it's Joe Exotic.
Oh, nice name.
Yeah.
That maybe has
What
something
kind
to
of
do with it.
cat?
No wonder.
Calico.
Calico.
She's crazy, dude. I saved her life.
Does she ever like actually violent?
Yes.
She's a girl and you
Like
named her
actually
Joe Exotic?
attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She will.
Hmm.
She gives no craps.
All right, like
Yeah.
claws and biting.
I got them all the time, man. I'm ate up all the time.
Man.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to call Jackson Galaxy.
That's why I'd love to, just because I thought maybe she was in pain and stuff. I think we even took her to the vet, and the vet's like, no, she's just a.
She's just mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
And plenty of outside time, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah. So it's not
She
an exercise.
does what she
issue.
wants. Even Roxy's
Right.
afraid of this little cat. This cat don't weigh 2 pounds.
Anyway. Yeah. Maybe I'll get you on some reality TV, Eddie.
Oh,
I'd watch
that's just
it.
what I need.
It's
I
a
love
lot.
some trash TV.
I would much rather you be on that than like you be on HGTV.
We did the HGTV
You
thing.
did?
Oh.
We weren't in it, but one of our houses were.
Or one of your houses was.
yeah. And
But I just
it was the
can't.
doghouse
I
thing.
can't see you in khakis and a button up, and it's like your wife showing you around everywhere.
When I used to work at the record store years and years ago, I had to wear a tie and khakis every day. And
I would
hated
love to see a
it.
picture of this.
I think I got one somewhere. We were in the newspaper. Oh, it's awful.
Yeah, I mean, those programs are great because the real estate's cool. Like seeing a lot of these houses and like properties are amazing. But I'm always just like, oh God.
The best one was a HGTV where they came in and they you sent you away and they redid your house.
Yeah.
This one couple was an older couple. When they came back, the man looked around and he goes, all I see is a bunch of firewood in here. It was beat off, man. Bad. Yeah.
No, it's a more open, natural look.
Oh,
Yeah,
man. He
right,
was
right.
whoo, he was hot.
Why is it? I've got two folks in the business. Why is the all white thing now a thing? Like on the outside and the ins, like, man, don't go have a house like that. It's a nice house.
It's supposed to
in
make
Auburn.
everything feel bigger,
Yeah.
more spacious.
It doesn't.
I feel like it's like a mental hospital.
To me, a mental
I don't
hospital
like
or
it.
a hospital room. That's how
I
I
can
see it.
get some white walls when you got the wood and stuff going on.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
not
yeah.
the whole house.
No, but it is, especially over in Auburn, and like it's a beautiful house. It's just like I wouldn't. This is
Everything's white.
You're scared to spill anything, eat anything. Just
Mhm.
right. No, and it's beautiful. Open up to the back big back porch with a wood fire like grill out there, like, and they're right on the 8th hole of the golf course. And my uncle loves the golf, and I'm like, so it's a great place, but I'm like, the brick is white.
Yeah.
The countertops are white. The cabinets are white. The furniture is white. Like, what are y'all doing here?
Maybe there's an issue there, Joey.
No, they just got a puppy. Golden.
Oh, it ain't gonna be white no more.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta worry about that. There's gonna be some color added.
Been behaving. Let's go to line 1. You're on there. Who's this?
Hey guys.
Hey, Bill.
What's up, Bill?
Not much. How about y'all?
Oh, hanging in here like a hair in a biscuit.
So, I'm a numbers guy, so I was listening to the dog walker,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm guessing he doesn't really tell how much he makes. Because if you do the math, if he just averages 13 dogs a day, it's like $320,000 a year. And that's on like a 46 week year.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't do it as often. Maybe it's like a
Yeah.
3-day-a-week thing.
But I will say this: we from time to time have to board our dogs. If we go out to Colorado to see our son, or we go to South Florida to see our daughter, and it's not cheap to board a dog.
No,
you're right.
There are hotels that I can stay in
I'll say
for
usually
both of us that are cheaper than our dogs.
if it's a $2,000 trip to board your dog, is usually like $1,800. You're like, I'm spending $4,000 to go on vacation, but $2,000 going to the
Well, this is
dog.
why I would take care of Gimli all the time.
Yeah, that's why we invite people up to our house to do it while we're gone. It's much more economical.
House sitters, huh?
Yep, that's the way to do it. Load the
Yeah, I've got
refrigerator
a
and
friend-
buy 'em beer and be gone.
I've got a friend that's got a hunting camp down close to Fort Deposit, and he pays a girl $1,000 to stay with his dogs down there.
Yeah.
Week.
Yep.
Woo, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Let me know if he's got opening. Go south.
Y'all have a great day.
Appreciate it, Bill. Yeah, some people find these little niche gigs that, like, you get to know rich people.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of odd opportunity of, like, yeah, just watch my house. Now, if something messes up, you're kind of in deep.
Yeah, but for the most part, it's not going to. It's just the peace of mind knowing that you got somebody.
No,
there.
and I think there's a lot of stuff like that where you just got to know a person.
Well, not only that, there's a lot of empty houses, vacation homes, and man, they're everywhere. Everywhere.
Now, is there a trend in like real estate, architecture, housing that y'all would like to see come back?
Yeah, I'd
That
like
went
to see
away?
the sales up a little bit.
Yeah,
Interest rates
like
going down. I
everybody
like that
else, yeah.
trend.
Yeah. Always be closing.
For me, I just like open houses. I don't like a lot of the houses that were built in the 60s and 70s are boxy on the inside. I love this. That when you walk into a house, you can almost see front to back. I just love that openness.
Yeah.
I kind of like more where it's rooms within rooms, like where
A lot of
the
people like
open plan. But what was the style where you would have it pretty open, like wrapping around, but then the living room was like stepped down,
Sunken living room.
Sunken,
that was
and
very popular
I
in
like
the
that.
70s, man. That's really cool. And there's still a few houses out there that have that. When you find them, I'm always worried somebody's going to buy it and take that out.
Yeah, because I like the area where I feel comfy to not be right at the front door.
Yeah, and it used to be a sunken living room, like 2 stairs down. It'd be a big circle couch. It'd be a fireplace in
Yeah.
the middle. Yeah, just a good place to chill.
And a few still exist like that,
Yep.
but everything keeps like getting renovated, torn down, and it's stuff wasn't built to last, sadly.
No, well, here in the States, we build them out of stick, and most other places they build them out of concrete. Theirs last, ours don't.
Well, damn.
Mhm.
Is that by design? I suspect
Yeah,
that
I
is
would
the
say
case
so, yes.
sometimes.
Yep, it's cheaper.
Anyway, this part of the program brought to you by Alabama Home Mortgage. And if you are looking to get your own place, or maybe you're looking to secure your own place or use your place to be more secure in your finances, for instance, with a great refinance deal,
right?
Restructure some debt, get some debt off your back, or maybe you want to reinvest in your property.
That's a good idea.
Renovate it up a little bit. You know, a few improvements can really up the value of a place, as you've told me before.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they can also help you if you're near retirement or in retirement. You want to get down that monthly overhead costs, they can help you there.
Good idea.
Or if you are looking to buy, and maybe you're waiting like everybody else for, as you just said, interest rates to come down. Well, at least get prepared. Go ahead and get pre-approved. Introduce yourself to Kim and Madeline there. And that way, when you're ready to hit the ground running, well, you're actually ready. Call them up today. It's just a quick conversation, a few basic things. That number 567-4223. That's 567-4223. Or you can always apply online. Just fill up an application at myalabamahomemortgage.com. They'll give you a call quickly after that. Try them today. Let Kim and Madeline prove to you that, well, there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
What's your biggest investment? More than likely, it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. At PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 specials. Just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
Mr. Electric.
I've been doing electrical work for 8 years, 7 years, 6 years, 23 years. I love troubleshooting. It's one of my passions.
Electrical is all I do, unless my wife asks me to do something at home. Together, there's nothing that we can't figure out or accomplish.
We've seen it all here at Mr. Electric.
Going in with the confidence to know it doesn't matter what I'm going to run into. I'm going to figure it out and confidently telling that customer, we got you taken care of.
Mr. Electric, the power to make things better.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments, including pills, chews, and more, 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368. An equal housing lender.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by Montgomery Paint and Body. From little fender benders to total body repair, MPB will fix it good as new, maybe better. For 4 decades, the Turner family has been getting you back on the road. Call 279-7325.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Oh, hi, everybody. The risk of an evening shower or storm is not zero, but relatively small. We've got that nearly full moon out there tonight, and the overnight low temperature down to about 72. Saturday and Sunday, relatively routine. High temperatures around 90. Spotty, scattered random storms on Saturday. A little bit more numerous, I think, by Sunday afternoon as tropical moisture begins to move into the area. But all in all, a fairly routine August weekend forecast. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Live local talk. The River Region's most trusted voice for news and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Eddie Bader in the studio, as is Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
And second day here. I know you were here before, but that doesn't count.
Do you remember yesterday?
I vaguely recall, yes, meeting you here in the studio.
Mhm.
I don't think it was my show, though. I think it was Greg's show.
No,
No,
it was
your
yours.
show.
Okay.
Thank you. You just keep adding.
Keep making it better.
I
Joey.
am honest.
Joe, this isn't getting any better.
Mm-mm.
Just-
I'm honest. We were
No.
talking about this in regards to Governor Ivey off air. Like, I'm not going to
Sometimes
pull punches.
You just have to know when not to say anything at all.
Yep.
You don't have anything nice to say.
I want a divorce.
That's not very nice.
See, I'm sorry. I go to that. That was very rude of me.
Very nice. See what I mean?
Dude, I will take half of everything from you, Joey. If not everything.
Okay.
I'll help you out because the boy's got some Bitcoin.
What's half a zero?
Oh, yeah.
Don't let him lie. He got some Bitcoin.
No, I saw that card. I know what's up.
I wish. Let's go to Charles the first, or whoever this is. Who's this on line one?
Professor Byron P. Democritus from over here at Concern University, the drama department today, Joy.
Oh,
Okay.
hello, Professor Democritus.
Yes, and, we're very liberal over here, and we've got some exciting news. We just need your help.
Okay.
Well, we have applied to Paramount Skydance to have a show that comes on after South Park.
Okay.
And we have used the clips of me and Poison Ivy and Emmett Crutchfield all being on your show. We sent them to Paramount Skydance.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look up Professor Byron P. Democritus, Byron spelled just like Byron that's on your show,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see the last skit we got to do right there. And we need you to read it for us so we can send it to Paramount. It's the question on there, the core question was, what would Trump say to Zelensky at the trilateral meeting? And if you just take a look at that and help us out, we'd just be so, we'd have your guest star on the show all we could there, Joy.
Mm.
How you doing, Eddie and young lady?
We're hanging in here like a hair in a biscuit.
Well, that's good to know. Always good to know. And just try to give that a look, see, and give us your permission for using your clips. And y'all have a wonderful day. I hope you recite
Well,
that.
I've
for
got some of the lines here, and I found what you're talking about.
Yeah?
us. Yeah.
Like,
Eddie.
why the camouflage? Where's the suit? Dress more like Putin. Don't be a brute. Give the U.S. more minerals and Russia more land. And for heaven's sake, here's my makeup. At least try to look tan. Hold back your shoulders. Sit quietly and just don't move your lips. I'm bringing in Teal's buddy JD with some eyeliner tips. Putin, don't just sit there stiff and frozen. Try pretending that even for money, you can get rid of your gas. Can't you see this poor boy's a mess? Let's make a deal and just get this whole war thing pass.
Well, there we go. That's
All
very
right,
poetic.
that's it.
I appreciate that greatly. I ought to get us right over the edge and put us on after South Park there.
Okay.
Can't wait to do it.
You're welcome.
Y'all have a great day.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome. Anyway, what's it like being in the studio here?
It's fun. I enjoy it.
Sounds like you're having a blast.
Sounds like you're
It's
having a
a
blast. I mean, you're selling it really well.
Thank you.
We could sell tickets to this.
I don't know if I'd buy them, but
Oh my! See, and thus it begins. And a whole day, and now it's like the roasting begins.
you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You know you
what do you
will.
mean gone? And you're always welcome back.
No, I'm coming back. But I gotta
Okay.
leave you today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna
Yeah,
miss
she's
me.
gonna leave.
You got to
2
leave
o'clock.
in like 15
You can't get rid of me
minutes.
that easy. Even if you divorce me, I'm gonna be here.
Oh, it's already 2, right?
No, not yet.
Not yet, but it's
Oh,
sneaking
my
up
God.
around
Oh,
the
my.
corner.
You got a few more minutes with me.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, did you see they tried to make another thing like JD Vance is weird? Because he was running weird?
Yeah, he runs with a little bit of a gimp. I get you. So.
No, it wasn't even that.
Doesn't everyone run weird,
Right.
though?
You
Who
make fun of the
runs
way I
normal?
walk, Joey. So yeah, imagine me running.
Well, you do have a lot of hitch in your giddy.
See? It happens.
Whatever happened to all that glide in your stride?
I got old and wide and bad knees.
No,
Hey.
there was a time he had some dip in his
Oh,
hip.
there's no doubt.
That's how he keeps them calves, though. He gets all the confidence on.
Mhm.
It's that weird little limp he's got.
He was always welcoming people to the mothership. Like, come on, we'll have a good old time.
We'll have a great time.
No, but JD Vance was asked about this, and on the clip, you'll also see how he was running, and he is running weird. But people are like, oh, look, JD Vance ain't a normal dude because he runs weird.
Somebody was like, oh, he runs funny. No, the
It's
actual
like the dad run.
the dad run. But I was actually, my kids really like this game called Ogre, where I like chase after them, but I don't run full speed. And so I was playing Ogre, and that was what caused the great scandal of how I ran it.
He looks like he has to pee.
Yeah, he did on that particular clip.
If he wanted to prove everybody wrong, he should have just ran right then.
Well, I'm just
That's how I
saying,
normally
this
run.
guy's very smooth. He's like, I was playing with my kids.
It's good.
Yeah, it's a good point that
Yeah.
he's making there.
Ogre.
Like, okay. Y'all
Makes
can,
sense.
He runs like he's I gotta go to the bathroom.
did you ever have games like that with the kids? Or with the grandkids? At least?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did all kinds of things like that, but I don't feel like I run funny when I do it. I still feel like I complete my manliness in the run.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's a manly run, Eddie?
I've got questions for this too.
A manly run would be almost a little bit cumbersome. Like you better give the guy some room, or he might swerve into your lane and run you over a little bit. Bit ogreless, He's a bit of an ogre.
Okay. Cumbersome.
Yeah, cumbersome.
A cumbersome
Yeah,
run
yeah.
is a manly run. So
Yeah.
Tom Cruise,
No.
that run he has in the movies and a manly run?
That's not a manly run at all. Nothing against it. That's like a track star run.
Have you seen Keanu Reeves run? That's a fairly manly run.
Pretty good. Because
But he's
it's
kind of
Keanu
stumbling
Reeves,
and
right.
cumbersome.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
right.
It's not,
Whereas Cruise is just very tight. And like,
who can stay in the lane like that? I couldn't.
I mean, yeah, I'm not Usain Bolt.
No.
So-
You had questions about the running of a real man? Hannah?
Yeah, I mean, you want to go outside and show me real quick after this is over?
Not really. I'm sure I'll pull a hammy.
I feel like who runs normal now that I think about it?
Nobody.
What's
And that was-
considered normal?
That's a trend on one of the TikToks. Is have you ever seen your girlfriend or whoever run
geez,
at full
yeah.
speed, and then when they film it, it's hysterical.
I had no
Hilarious.
reason to run full speed.
You've never been chased before. have you?
Not like of recent. Like,
Oh, Jim.
Yeah, I had those
and
wasps.
I'm wearing flip flops.
I had those wasps chase me that day.
Yeah,
That was-
you moved pretty good in those little those Crocs you had.
Yeah,
on.
whatever those things were.
Four-wheel
Yeah.
drive?
No, those were those finger shoes I had that you toed. Yeah, that's why they were flopping. Sound like I had flippers on.
Yeah, I've never been one who's like, hey, I love running, I love jogging. I try to get
The runner's
my-
high. You've never experienced the runner's high?
No, I don't enjoy that.
Neither either.
Like, yeah, long distance running. I never, no, the bug never bit me. I prefer weightlifting. I prefer yoga stuff. I prefer all sorts of other things than running.
I used to run all the time, and it was never out of joy. Like there was no part of me that said, "Oh, I'm excited
Right,
to go
I'm
running
excited to go
today."
do this run.
No,
Yeah, I remember I tried to get
It's
into
a-
it in my 20s.
It's a fun challenge that, like, I say, let's run a marathon, and like, don't just go do it like some people have.
Yeah,
but
train
like, train it. Like, you start with a mile,
Mhm.
and then you do 2 miles, and like, it's such a simple thing in the sense of just run for a long time, that it's fun to try to accomplish that goal. Like, it's just, can I do it?
I don't think that's fun.
Mm-mm.
No part
Maybe
of that
that'll
sounds
come back to
exciting.
You don't
one
like
day, but-
challenges?
Yeah,
not
but
to the
not like
point of
that.
let me see how far I can run. That's
Right.
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
I saw one guy saying if you could run a whole marathon across Death Valley.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it was a mistake.
Yeah, I bet
Even
it
he
was.
had kind of admitted, yeah, this is a bit of a mistake
Yeah.
that I made. He was actually ready to stop pretty quick, and then he was like, I'll keep going.
Turn around.
Yeah. Anyway, before you have to leave doing whatever you're doing, I'm sorry for being so catty. I'm turning into Tucker Carlson talking to Ted Cruz.
Here I am trying to bring you hair products, and you're being catty with me.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
trying to
Jeez,
fix
who
this
saw that
fine
coming?
with you.
It's a character flaw.
Who saw
If
that?
I had a
coming?
wife, she would tell me about it.
At least you can admit it.
If you had a wife, what are you giving up?
No, he's going
I
to
said
that.
if. It was a hypothetical.
Yeah, if you had a wife, so you've
He's
given
gonna
up. That's
find her
not going to happen.
Clara.
I said if.
Yeah, but you don't. So you're giving
It's not.
up.
Wait, the wife I'm destined to have would tell me.
Yes,
about it.
that's or when
That's
I have a wife.
weird
I
thing.
hope she nags you every day.
Oh, she's going to.
I
She'll
hope
be
you
the
come in
kind-
here just to get away from
I'm telling you, she'll be the kind of girl that's going to be sitting behind him.
Yeah.
Like
I hope
in
she
here,
comes to
she'll be
work
right
with
there.
you.
No, I never used to understand like when I was listening to Glenn Beck and like Pat Gray and those guys when I first got into listening to radio.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when Pat and Glenn would bring up their wives, they would always go into,
Did you take out the garbage? Did you take it and fold the laundry?
and I'm like, why are they talking like that? And then, yeah, I can kind of understand
It
it
makes
now.
sense. I couldn't be a man, that's for sure. There's no way. Nope.
Kidding me? Women are the, have it the
No,
worst.
this is-
Do you- if you can you imagine?
Why
if-
you're cool? Yes.
If the roles were reversed, because women really take care of themselves and make themselves look pretty and all that kind of thing. Dudes don't. So if it were up to a dude, wouldn't be the population that we got nowadays. We're
Well, fair
pretty
enough.
lazy.
You have to deal with women though.
Only for a few minutes at a time.
Yeah. Can you imagine going home and just getting complained at for
No.
something you have no idea that happened? Or...
Especially, and I'll admit this, like I am so used to like just it's me, and I do have some considerations for my grandfather now. Like, how you doing today?
Yeah.
Need me to do anything? Like, but generally speaking, Joey gets to do what Joey wants to do, which is usually nothing. That's kind of the goal.
So I hope his wife that he does get one day has 3 kids already.
I hope she drags you to Hobby Lobby to go pick out
Exactly.
napkins for just every holiday.
But no, the more I get used to this, I'm like, I really, because spending time with my brother and his wife and Lucy.
Okay.
Lucy is adorable. And because I'm not always around, it didn't annoy me that much.
It's a little bit taxing though, isn't it?
It was so many just like out of nowhere, like, I'm like,
what was that? What's that?
Why the scream? And it would be happy screaming and angry screaming and like, mommy, you're not paying attention screaming. And look, it's Little Bear. Let's watch that. Let's wait. Let's sing the Blues Clues song. And I kind of had a realization like 3 days in. I'm like, man, this is so different than my life. It's silent. It's quiet.
Right.
Like I can sleep if I want to on an afternoon.
Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
there are trade-offs.
Yeah, there are, but it does come on. Well, I was going to say it comes on slowly with the kid, but it don't. Usually when you bring them home from the hospital, the crying starts and your life's changing. It's,
right.
It's intense. But 18 years later or 17, you're at the kid's graduation. You're like, man, we made it. We made it.
All right. You want to talk about how that scheme you had the other day of using the Flow app to get somebody preggers?
Okay, as I brought that up with the wife.
What'd she say?
Yes, apparently I am an idiot.
Yes, you are. yeah. This guy yesterday was all like, you track.
Can though. You totally
track your
can.
wife to where you get a baby to like.
You don't let her leave
You're
you.
telling me you've never met some people with money and they got a piece of crap son-in-law, and all they can do is just that we try to keep him employed. We try.
Yeah, sure.
That's what I was going for. They trap the family.
Yeah.
He's in. Dad's got to keep him employed now. He's a son-in-law. He's got to make sure his daughter is taken care of. That's where I was going for that.
That's what you were going with.
So you're hoping they're just going to say, hey, I'm going to cut you a check to just get out of here.
Yep.
That's the goal.
No, I should have said yesterday, why use the Flow app when you could just use that pickup line Randall had yesterday to get somebody. You just say that and somebody ends up pregnant.
Well, they look at you and it's over at that point.
Hey,
be careful. Some of us have that power.
Got the master key. I'm like, yep. Looks like I'm late.
Yep.
Now here is a woman. I suspect she lives alone.
All right.
Maybe I'm wrong, but this is quite the realization to be had. Let's listen into this.
I'm actually on the verge of tears. My whole apartment is mold. I did not realize it was this bad. I didn't notice it. I'm looking at this and I'm like, that's like darker than I remember it. This is all mold. This is mold.
Wow.
Like the normal color it was kind of like that. This is all mold. I look down here. I'm like, all
over our cabinets.
Oh, my Uggs.
Yeah. Anything left?
Oh, this boot. It's all mold.
Yep.
It's all around here. Like you can see it. Look at that. What? Like, oh my God, it's literally everywhere.
All right, can you figure it out then?
Yeah,
Not
she's got a moisture issue in her apartment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man.
No brainer.
Reminds me of that
A little bit of a DU, and 3 days later, this is taken care of.
You're just like
moron.
I don't need to run like a man. I know how to get rid of mold.
Right. I mean,
a little mold doesn't intimidate me.
No.
How does she just like? How does that slowly build up where you don't even realize it though?
That's pretty extensive.
She don't never clean
for
her
to
apartment?
Never notice.
Yeah, she never cleaned her
Very
apartment.
extensive. It's like, when's the last time you wore your Uggs? Like, yeah, and it's all over every like window.
What mold
frame
does? It
and-
grows. But she should have smelled it. Unless she's got a bad nose, she should have smelled something there.
Broken snaz.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
yeah,
got to hit another break here. We'll be right back.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings, 6 till 9, and afternoons, 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Pestruccelli, General Sales Manager and co-owner of Blue Water Broadcasting. For over 21 years, Blue Water Broadcasting has been a proud part of the River region. We're not just a company, we're your neighbors. Our owners, air staff, account executives, and support team all live right here. We believe in this community, and we stand by our slogan, Blue Water Broadcasting, local folks helping local business.
Wet feet, melting popsicles, puppy prints. Summer is hard on floors, but Pergo Vinyl by Mohawk is kid-proof, pet-proof, and life-proof. And right now during the Pergo event at Prattville Carpet, you can get luxury vinyl, worry-free floors, plus up to $1,000 in rebates on qualifying Pergo products. So gorgeous new floors up to $1,000 back. And did I mention 12 months no interest? Get the details and shop Mohawk's Pergo event now through August 11th at PrattvilleCarpet.com.
Prattville Carpet, we're more than just carpet.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368. An equal housing lender.
The River Region's News Talk station. News Talk 93.1. WACV. News Talk 93.1.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Let's go right to the phones and talk to Michael Cohen with Cohen's Electronics and Appliances. Hey, Michael.
Hey, how are y'all?
Oh, life is good. Just flying through the day. What's the score there today at Cohen's?
Today, the score is 35-7.
Ooh.
And Michael Jackson has been out there. We got a job in Troy with a dance studio that he's getting everything together. They got cameras and TVs and speakers and microphones and God knows what else. But he's getting all that built for them. And, it's funny to see things where, somebody else has come in and did something for the person after you've done stuff. But then they want us to come in and get it fixed because it doesn't work the way it's supposed to. So anyway, we're very fortunate that we have him, and he can go in there and change out a couple of pieces and get it to perform like it should.
There you go. And folks, it really is I think the service is what makes the difference.
Oh, yeah.
Why y'all are a real institution and generations shop there at Cohen's. And I don't know. I think some folks think, oh, I'll just go with whatever. I'll buy something on Amazon and and they're setting themselves up for heartbreak. Go with a local, great institution, service after the sale and even before. And of course, you can always shop online at thinkcohens.com. But nothing like actually stopping by, seeing that amazing showroom, whether the electronics or the appliance side. It's 2515 Eastern Boulevard here in Montgomery. They're open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 on Saturdays. And find Michael, be like, hey, I heard you on that radio show with Joey and Eddie.
That's right. And as much as we think Michael Jackson is the end all and as great as he is, sometimes things still stump him. And he's got to call people in his network so that we can get to the bottom of it. I mean, everything that's plug and play doesn't always play.
Yep.
And he's got enough knowledge that he knows where to start digging and where to call and who's going to give him help so that we can get it all done, because things are way more over-engineered than they need to be today.
Indeed they are. And so, you always got folks on the job. Well, I always appreciate it, Michael, and hope you have a great weekend.
All right, y'all too. Y'all come see us. Have a great weekend. Take care.
Again, folks, that's Michael Cohen with Cohen's Electronics and Appliances. Stop by today for all your electronics and appliance needs. Well, we got the final hour coming up here. You ready?
I think I am.
I think we are. Oh, they're talking about nicotine pouches on there.
I've got a woman in my life that keeps talking about nicotine pouches. She doesn't want to smoke, but she's seen all these benefits of having nicotine, and she's
gonna try some.
Well, I talked her out of the dip thing because I didn't want her to look
I
like
do on.
Right. I didn't want her to look like a real redneck with a big dip in. So
Yeah.
the gum, I guess, is the other option. But
I don't like the gum. The lozenges, No,
Really?
this is
That's the way to do it?
probably the best thing.
Hmm.
Unless you want to just do a patch.
that's what I wondered about the patch too.
Patch, you'll get nicotine in your system.
Yeah.
For sure.
There's some benefits to it, man. There is. Not all bad.
Well, I think I've got an oral fixation. You know something about that, right?
Not a clue.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm John Scott. A third attempt to reach a quorum failed. Texas Republicans convened again today in Austin in their efforts to vote on new congressional voting maps. House Democrats remaining a no-show in the state capitol, more than 50 of them fleeing the state. New evacuations have been ordered in Central California as a massive Gifford fire nears 100,000 acres burn. The fire is the largest of the year in California. Nearly 3,000 firefighting personnel are attacking that giant blaze. The fire is 15% contained. Smoke from the fire will continue to impact parts of Southern California, including Los Angeles County this week. On Wall Street, the market on track for a third weekly gain in the last four. The Dow is up 240 points, the NASDAQ adding 200. This is SRN News.
Hey, it's Mike Rohn. If I have a choice, I like to do business with companies that actually stand for something. That's why I switched from Verizon to Pure Talk. No offense to Verizon, I'm sure they stand for something. I just don't know what it is. Pure Talk, on the other hand, is a veteran-owned company that supports our military in a big way, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I also appreciate unlimited talk and text and plenty of data for half the cost of the big guys. And I do like being on America's most dependable 5G network for just $20 a month. But what I really appreciate is no contract, no cancellation fees, and Pure Talk's commitment to handle all their customer service in this country. I saw it for myself. I went to Georgia. I got a tour of their headquarters. I met their CEO, and I talked to the same customer service folks that you'll talk to when you dial pound 250 and say keyword Mike Rowe. Switch today and save 50% off your first month when you dial pound 250 and say keyword Mike Rowe. Pure Talk, a wireless company that actually stands for something.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by Alabama Wholesale Lumber. Alabama Wholesale Lumber, serving the river region with the best quality building materials for decades. Contractor to do-it-yourselfer. Call Alabama Wholesale Lumber.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. The risk of an evening shower or storm is not zero, but relatively small. We've got that nearly full moon out there tonight, and the overnight low temperature down to about 72. Saturday and Sunday, relatively routine. High temperatures around 90. Spotty, scattered random storms on Saturday. A little bit more numerous, I think, by Sunday afternoon as tropical moisture begins to move into the area. But all in all, a fairly routine August weekend forecast. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 59 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray to Publix.
1819 News.
The Jefferson County District Attorney, Danny Carr, is now detailing out what he saw on the body camera footage that was released to him by the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency. This video is in regards to the shooting death of 18-year-old Jabari Peoples in Homewood. Carr has declined to file any charges against the police officer who shot Peoples after watching the body camera footage. Carr confirms that a gun was involved in the confrontation between the officer and Peoples. He spoke on Talk 99.5.
There was a conversation between Jabari and the officer. The officer took out the handcuffs, got ready to put them on him. A struggle ensued. They fell to the ground. All of that is on the body-worn camera. Ultimately, after about 10 seconds of struggling, Jabari breaks away. And instead of running away, Jabari runs to the car where the gun was, grabbed the gun. And when he grabbed the gun, the officer was in close proximity, and he fired one shot and hit Jabari while the gun was in his hand. And when Jabari fell, the gun was still in his hand, and you could hear the officer saying, "Put the gun down."
I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Did you know that 70% of people experience a potentially traumatic event in their lifetime, and that 6 out of every 100 adults face PTSD every day? Help us bring hope to these survivors by signing up for your Alabama Distinctive PTSD Awareness license plate today. The great thing is you can sign up no matter when your current plate renews, and the first year is complimentary. All you need is your VIN number on hand. Drive awareness, drive hope, and customize your plate today at atease.org.
The Homeland Police Department says the body camera footage in the Jabari Peoples case will not be released to the public in accordance with state law. Only law enforcement can view such a video, as well as the person or persons who were recorded on the video, or a representative who has been given consent by the recorded person. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number 1 in the number 2 business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
This is David Ernest from the Health and Wealth Show. We like to cut up and have fun, maybe poke a little fun at some politicians, but we don't take ourselves too seriously. One thing we do take seriously is your personal finances and your plans for retirement. You can tell by listening, we're a little different. Yeah, we like to have a good time on the radio, but we're dead serious about your financial future and helping you achieve your goals. At Ernest Financial, we're committed to giving you the attention you need. We don't treat you like a number. You're way more important to us. At Ernest Financial, it's about helping you today and preparing you for tomorrow. People call us who are on the verge of retirement, and they know they need a plan for the future. No matter where you are in life, Ernest Financial will help guide your every step towards retirement. Give us a call and let us show you what our individual customer attention can do for your future.
Concerned about your retirement? Call David Ernest toll free at 833-596-7233. That's 833-596-SAFE.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's news and views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Eddie Bader in the house.
In the house.
And we have some phone calls
rolling
in. Let's go to Kevin. Hey, Kevin, how you doing?
Hey, I'm all right, guys. What's happening?
How you doing, bro?
I'm fine. Hey, I just wanted to tell you, I like to walk.
Not the run, though?
Nah, I don't want to outrun the dog. But I like to walk up the hill, and when I get to the top of the hill, I'm going like, I'm feeling kind of tired. I think I'll go home now.
Yeah.
I'm also getting a little thirsty, and so, you know, but that's just my take on it. But I don't, you know.
Yeah, walking's good for you.
Yeah,
walking's not too bad.
No, it's kind of relaxing. Yeah, we've got walk. It's just here right now this time of year. Kind of hot.
It's fun in the afternoon.
Yep.
Guys, that's all I wanted to say, man. But y'all have a great weekend, okay?
Appreciate it, Kevin. Great seeing you, man.
All right, thanks.
272-9228. If you want to get in before we close up shop, the final hour of the program. Did you see a federal court has said that Alabama can't redraw its redistricting map
until
2030?
What? Can you give me
the same 3-judge panel who ruled in May that the congressional redistricting map passed by the Alabama Republicans in 2023 violated the Voting Rights Act. A spokesman for Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall told 1819 News recently that they plan to appeal the ruling.
Okay.
The state is still defending its congressional map, which the legislature's approved in 2023. A special master hired by a 3-judge panel in Birmingham redrew the map for the 2024 congressional elections after Democrats and liberal groups were successful in their initial legal challenge. The issue is still being litigated. The new map resulted in Democrats picking up 1 seat in Alabama.
The 3 judges ruled that 2023 plan violated Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act and the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution. The court also, though, denied on Thursday a request by plaintiffs to place Alabama under increased oversight by the federal government for redistricting.
I'm just kind of over it, man.
Yeah. Right.
Just kind of over it.
Right. What's fair means like we have to handicap ourselves. Right. Okay.
Yes.
Great.
But these are the same people. If you remember, this is how the United States has been for how long now, where we constantly have to handicap ourselves for the will or the good of others.
Now, we'll see if this actually gets appealed up. But it sounds like what the judges did is, no, we're not going to put them under extra supervision, and we're going to say you can't change it until 2030, until a new census. But Trump just ordered a new census through the Commerce Department.
Good point.
And it looks like the Supreme Court's going to take up that case out of Louisiana. So this could be we'll see. Things can always be appealed. And apparently they finally found a sob story from here in Alabama.
Oh.
That Giovanna Martinez, the original article at AL.com said Giovanna Martinez was stopped on Interstate 20 on Tuesday by a Leeds police officer. The story quoted a GoFundMe account for Martinez, stating the young woman is a business owner and JSU graduate who worked with HICA, the Hispanic and Immigrant Center of Alabama. But the Leeds police chief, Paul Irwin, has responded yesterday saying he apologized for the false narrative, adding that the reporter could have easily contacted him for more information on the case. It's absurd to believe we stopped a vehicle for going 1 mile an hour over the speed limit on the interstate.
Yeah, that's what I read.
According to Irwin, an officer in an unmarked vehicle clocked Martinez traveling over 80 miles an hour and coming into close proximity with other vehicles and quote-unquote erratically changing lanes. A marked unit then stopped the car and found that Martinez did not have a driver's license, but instead had a Mexico-issued ID. Pursuant to our policy, detectives contacted our federal partners who informed detectives that the female was in the United States of America illegally. The chief explained. Our federal partners responded to the scene and took custody of the driver. This vehicle was stopped because she posed a danger to the public by driving in a reckless manner. It is unfortunate the driver had not taken the steps necessary to remain in our country legally, he continued. We value and appreciate our partnerships with the other law enforcement agencies and the media. The AL.com story was updated Thursday afternoon with information from the chief. Irwin said he had heard from friends of Martinez and he wishes her the best as she returns to her country. And now it looks like the Trump administration is jumping in on this story.
Oh.
Trump's Department of Homeland Security slams mainstream media's quote-unquote sob story over arrest of illegal alien in Leeds, Alabama. DHS called the mainstream media criticism of the arrest a sob story. They say, here are the facts. She was tailgating a law enforcement vehicle, passed them erratically at 80 miles an hour, then cut them off. Yeah, essentially told the story that the chief just laid out there.
Something I don't get, and that just people getting too comfortable. Whenever I go to, even when I go to Jamaica, which I consider my home away from home.
Yeah.
I make sure I'm on my P's and Q's when it comes to any type of law enforcement, any type of anything. I know I'm a guest in their country, and I know they have the power to boot me out. When we were younger and we stationed overseas, I don't remember once my dad having to lecture us on, hey, you know, it was just a given.
Oh, especially somewhere like Jamaica's one thing, which could be bad, but like Turkey.
Yeah.
Or like if you and I go to Singapore, I'm worried you're going to get caned.
No, but that's the thing. When you go to these places, you cannot be the same. You're not in the U.S.
Right.
You know, and you see that a lot where you see a lot of young people, especially get into trouble when they're in other countries because they think they have the same rights that they do here in the U.S. You do not. You just do not.
Let's go to Papa B. Hey, Papa B.
All right. All right.
How you doing?
I'm all right. So I'm going to say, I'm going to speak in faith to the future.
Okay.
And say that Joey is going to be a really great dad.
Okay.
You know, I think he will be.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that.
If he does go down that road, and I hope he's going to be a really great dad.
Oh yeah.
And you know, if it turns out then you know he's got several people that can help him along in that. You, me, we can advise him.
Oh yeah, advise him.
I don't want any help.
I can advise you. I can't help you be a dad.
I mean, like you want to introduce him to somebody, fine, but like the way you said that in the context of your other words, I don't want anything else help.
Well, I mean, think about it. That Chisholmite woman is still available. That's still an option.
Joe, let me tell you,
thank
them girls
man.
are tough.
No, thank you.
They'll have a baby on
man.
Sunday and back to work on Monday. Girls are tough.
Isn't it great, though, to have a president that recognizes where the real issue is? This whole idea about bringing in the illegal aliens to pump up the numbers for the census so that, the congressional district can be skewed. That was part of the plan, a big, big, big part of the plan the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you know it? And the fact that President Trump and his team has identified that as part of the plan and is tearing it down is a real credit to them. I mean, I hadn't heard any other Republicans say anything about it. I don't know why, because it was pretty glaringly obvious, especially once, the Supreme Court made it okay for them to be counted in the census. Well, that's, easy math right there. Heck yeah, let's just bring a bunch of them in. So I don't know, this redistricting thing in Texas, which, by the way, this is not the first time Democrats have taken flight when they,
it happens all the time, doesn't it?
Legislatively. Happened in Minnesota, or no, Wisconsin several years ago. Well, it might have been Minnesota. Yeah, anyway, that kind of thing, that's something that happens. Yeah,
it's literally part of their strategy, which is a weak strategy, but.
I know, right? Instead of losing, you leave. Well, that only can go on for so long. But anyway, but this deal about Alabama, and I told y'all this yesterday, that was the whole thing about the Supreme Court. They scolded Alabama, which Alabama was not basing any of the redistricting lines on race. That's what the whole thing was about.
Right.
And they, this special master, whatever, oh yeah, you're basing it on race. You got, and then, the Supreme Court says, well, we're going to base it on race.
Yep. You can't, but we can.
Y'all can't base it on race. We can base it on race. Yep. So yeah, you're going to have.
We are more equal than you.
The hypocrisy is thick. I think that whole thing's going to get overturned before too long. What do you think, Joey? I mean, you think it's got a chance to kind of be?
Well, they already took out Section 5 as antiquated. The pre-clearance, having the DOJ pre-clear this stuff. This is sort of a last gasp. I think this will be revisited by the court, and it doesn't make sense on the face of it. Maybe they can do some legal gymnastics and come up with some carve out without some over-the-top ruling. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but just on the face of it, it seems like a bunch of double standards, especially at this point. And it is much more about Republicans and Democrats, not about keeping the certain person down. And honestly, at this point, it's like, oh, are Black folks so much better off now that you have Shamari Figures? Go ahead.
Tell me.
Give me a break, man.
Yep.
And it's not like, oh, we're so much better off because we have Republicans representing us too. It's like, no. I wish most of y'all just go away.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Well, y'all have a good weekend. Eddie, I better not see you out on the lake in your Daisy Dukes, but
luckily for you, I got to work this weekend, but I had a plan.
Okay. That could be ugly.
Yeah. Or it could go the other way in the right light. It can go the other way.
No. In fact, I probably would never post it.
We said no to the help.
I'd use
no
some
help.
extortion tactics. I'd use some extortion. All right, guys. See y'all later.
See you, brother.
272-9228. If you want to get in on the conversation, again, that's 334-272-9228. Yeah, again, they are planning a Trump-Putin summit with Zelensky there. And
what are they going to do? Both slap him around?
I don't know. No, that's how you actually ink and get these big deals done. You get the leader in the room and you make decisions, make choices. Yeah. And the worst that could happen is they walk away and you're back to fighting.
I think in this case that they're going to give them the option of this is what you're going to do. Take it, leave it.
Oh, yes. And that's the question is like, what position do the Russians feel they're in? It does look like this meeting coming out of the Witkoff visit to Moscow right after Trump also put those big tariffs, oil tariffs on India because they're buying so much Russian oil. Maybe it did send a message. Like, yeah, we can put the squeeze on you guys. You might not like it and you'll try to resist, but we do have ways of squeezing you some more than we already have. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out if the meeting does even occur. Let's go to line 1. You're on there. Who's this?
What up, my friend?
Hey, Duke. How are you doing?
What's going on with you, buddy?
Pretty good. Oh, nothing much.
Now, today's not your birthday, right?
Nah.
Okay.
I got a birthday every day. I got a birthday every day.
Real quick, I want to wish a happy birthday to the other Duke that calls in. It's his birthday today, so happy birthday, Duke. And since every day's your birthday, happy birthday to you, too.
Okay, because God woke me up this morning.
There you go.
Like I did yesterday. So, I was sitting there thinking, when was the last time the Democrats ran the state of Alabama?
Oh, it's been a while, I think, dude.
2010?
Yeah.
After Mike Hubbard and them stormed the state house, as they said. Yeah. But then, a lot of those Republicans used to be Democrats now.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But I'm just trying to figure out why they obsessed over this little piece of land. Let these Democrats had a little piece of land. So, I mean, why they keep fighting over that when they've been in control for how many years now? Approximately 20 years or better?
15.
Yeah.
15,
Well, no, it's more, it's obviously political, so it's a game of numbers. And But realize the things they've done, though, since all this time, since they've been in control. And now they want another little piece of land to do nothing with that, too. I mean,
trying to say they want it all, Duke? They want it all.
They want it all, but they got to do nothing with it when they get it.
Now, are you talking about the redistricting thing for Congress?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
They've been trying to get that land, and they got to know the history of Alabama. Hey, the federal government had to come down and capture all the land
right.
in the state of Alabama back in the past. So,
right.
So
but it wasn't yesterday. It didn't happen yesterday.
But also, here's the recent history. Because the feds had supervision, you had to have, it was Section 5 of the Voting Rights Act. It was called pre-clearance.
Mm-hmm.
Every congressional district map, the state of Alabama, because all the racist stuff in the 50s and 60s and way on back, you have to get pre-cleared by the Federal Department of Justice. The Federal Department of Justice pre-cleared for years one minority district that Terry Sewell has been mostly in for the last several years. Pre-clearance was overturned by the Supreme Court, and everybody screamed about it. Oh, you're eviscerating the Voting Rights Act. So Alabama's like, oh, yeah, we can draw the map, and we can kind of draw the map how we've always drawn the map. We got pre-cleared for years. They draw that map, and the courts say, no, you're violating Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act. You have to have 2 minority-majority districts. And the folks in Alabama are like, we didn't take race into this. We're Republicans, and we want Republicans to be in Congress.
Mm-hmm.
And we were pre-cleared for years with only 1 minority-majority district. What is this? I think it's a flex by the federal courts. And the issue of what Section 2 actually means is going to be visited by the Supreme Court again.
But the people that told them to sit down and leave it alone, they keep on digging at it like they're going to do something with it when they get it. That's my thing. What you going to do when you get it? Republicans? I mean, you can't get anything done. The Indian running
this has to do with the United States Congress. When you're talking about the Alabama legislature, I mean, there have been some improvements, like we're not constantly in proration.
I know.
What was there? The double dipping scandals, like with the 2-year college systems. Like,
okay,
there's all sorts of stuff.
Let me clarify something too, Mr. Joey. Somebody tried to insult my intelligence a few weeks ago, saying I didn't know the difference between the federal and the state and all that. I'm just tying it all together, people. Okay, putting it all in one little basket. Okay, that's why I am.
I don't need none of your distinctions.
So, so don't be trying to, test my intelligence. Okay, but at the end of the day, 0 plus 0 equals 0 that they've gotten done since they've been in office. Okay, education still sucks like it was 20 years ago. All the other stuff, no tax on overtime and all that stuff, Eddie, what we talk about all the time. So it's a lot of stuff they haven't gotten done. They passed a lot of stuff now.
Sure.
Related to voting acts and voting this and tightening this screw up on the voting part of this town versus that side. But they tighten all kinds of screws on stuff that really don't help people.
Yeah, they've done stuff on the margins. That's all right. But I generally agree with you. They don't have a lot of big, bold vision. Though I think my hopes of their big, bold vision would be slightly different than yours. For instance, they did pass the school choice thing. I wish they'd gone
a little further than that.
People still working, but people still working all the overtimes. And
I agree with you there. They should have kept that tax on.
All the other friends across state line bragging about, oh man, my check was so fat, man, I went out and bought this and that. You working like hell over here at the car plants in the States, and can't get that overtime money, Eddie.
Oh, I know. You heard my thoughts on it. And, well, here,
but they want this piece of land over here to do so with this piece of land. They want to take away my Negroes now. All of a sudden,
are they though, Duke? I mean, they're kind of getting forced. Those lines were drawn not by Alabamians, if I remember correctly.
I know. I'm just throwing some mess in there now. Okay, people are just having fun. Okay, because the politicians at the end of the day lying to all of us. Like
they lie every day. They lie every day.
I think the obvious deciding factor here is like if y'all, we want y'all to vote Republican. We want Republicans to be powerful and doesn't care what race you are.
Yeah.
Well, what they got to offer for me though, I'm in the middle right now. Okay, I've been in the middle for a while, so I hadn't lured him over there yet. You haven't.
Well, Duke, I've got to say this as somebody who, I guess I have my preference with the gun to my head, but I don't feel like representation does a heck of a lot for me. I think you're screwed if you're in the middle.
The middle's the one that gets screwed every time. Every time. Middle class, middle everything. It doesn't matter. If you're in the middle, you get screwed. You get it from both ends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
The way it goes.
Well, I'm a survivor, though, see. That's different. See, I ain't worried about none of it. It ain't going to hurt me to start with.
I hear you.
I get locked up or something like that, get killed or something. But
it's going to happen to all of us.
God allow me to walk around here breathing every day, wake me up every morning to breathe every day. I ain't worried about none of it at the end of the day.
Well, that's smart.
And I ain't going to stop talking to my friend because he all up Trump cornhole every day, loving on him. And me, he's still my boy. I pray for him.
Well, there you go. That's a good thing.
Hugging Nick, when he cries about he can't get his money because Trump to cut something off, he can't get it anymore. I pray for him and hold his hand and say, hey, wipe the tears from your eyes, boy.
But you don't give him none of your money? Help him out?
I help my friends out. But, I remind them. You know how your mama, when you just try to get your call from your parents back in the day, they give you a lecture.
Yeah,
I give them a lecture.
Give them a lecture with. That's right. That's right.
Hey. But anyhow, fellas, y'all have a great weekend.
You have a great weekend, dude.
All right, but do something with a Republican when you get it.
Good luck.
Now, and Duke, before I let you go, were you just saying you're a survivor, or were you quoting Destiny's Child to me?
I'm a survivor.
Oh, boy, I like that song right there, boy.
It was a good song.
It is a good song.
Anyway,
yes, sir.
Appreciate it, Duke.
See you, man.
Hold it down, Mr. Joey.
Later, man. No, I keep seeing the clips from the other guys where Michael Keaton is the chief, and he just keeps quoting TLC. Like, look, guys, we'll go chase some waterfalls. What did you just... I don't want no scrubs.
Don't want no scrubs.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that was a good movie, actually.
Yeah, you liked that one?
Yeah.
That's pretty damn
stupid funny, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the crap out of it.
Yeah, and the flipping of the script Gator. Gator. Yeah, and Eva Mendes, who was like a bombshell.
Yes.
Like, wait, this is your wife?
Right. I think I was as smart or as surprised as his character was that, that's his wife? Oh, they did this right. Yeah.
This part of the program, I don't think we've done it yet. Is Pest Pro Services?
We have not talked about Pest Pro Services.
And they're at Pest Pro. Ashley and the great team are ready to help you with any and all of your pest control needs. And isn't it nice having like that regular payment? Like you can control costs.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're on top of it and you have regular maintenance done, you're not going to have the big issues, especially things like termites,
right?
That become very, very expensive.
They sure can, Joey.
So get on top of it. All starts with basic pest control. You can add termite protection to it. get rid of those mosquitoes, add mosquito treatment to it.
I was at somebody's house last night. I got ate up.
Flea and tick protection as well. And if you do have something come up like, oh, we didn't check the back shed and there's a huge wasp nest here.
Big hornet's nest back there.
You've got a good relationship. You just call a pest pro. Hey, guys, I think I'll miss something.
Please.
Here. I missed it too.
Right.
They can help you out across the board. And they're great local folks. So, when you spend your money there with Pest Pro, it's staying here in the local community. Y'all check them out today. You can always learn more at ppsriverregion.com or search Pest Pro Services on the Book of Faces or just call them direct, 265-9990. That's 265-9990. When you want to know, call a pro, Pest Pro Services, and be sure to tell Ashley and that great team that Joey and Eddie, those fellas on the radio, sent you. Again, 334-272-9228 if you want to get in on the conversation. In a second, I've got this great thread where it's Rogan had on an AI safety expert.
Oh, yeah?
It's pretty fascinating stuff. Where it's a lot of stuff we've covered, but it's nice hearing it from a so-called expert, like who's really done the research and studying of the latest of this stuff. That this is these are the things we should watch out for. Here's what some of the smartest people in the room are
worried about it. You know,
a lot of stuff we can get to in that regard. So let's hit a quick break.
All right,
we'll be right back with that.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
Want that ride that is fun, affordable, and street legal? Check out ETG Outdoors in Montgomery. They have huge discounts on electric golf carts with many brand new units under 10 grand. New and used inventory, financing available, and they service what they sell. ETG Outdoors even provides lithium battery conversions and free delivery with purchase. Whether it's for the neighborhood, the farm, or just fun, ETG Outdoors, 7006 Vaughn Road, or online at etgoutdoors.com. Cruise smarter, drive electric. ETG Outdoors. Your ride to freedom starts here.
How would you like to get a half-price pizza in August at Pizza Perfect? Buy any large pizza and get a single-topping large pizza at half price. Pizza Perfect's buffet includes pizza, as well as spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink for only $13. The buffet is available Monday through Saturday for lunch and for dinner on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Pizza Perfect is also available for pickup and delivery. Get a one-topping large pizza for half price with the purchase of any large pizza at Pizza Perfect on Coliseum Boulevard in Eastbrook.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com. This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
Hi there, I'm Kim Williams with Alabama Home Mortgage.
And I'm Madeline Cannon. It's true, rates aren't as low as they have been for the past couple of years, but there are still many homeowners that could benefit from refinancing their current mortgage. There are a lot of things in life that are out of our control, but your mortgage rate is not one of them. If you currently have an adjustable rate mortgage, then you owe it to yourself to give us a call.
Adjustable rate mortgages make sense for some people in stable markets, but in this wild, ever-changing rate environment, it only makes sense to secure a fixed interest rate. A fixed interest rate will give you the peace of mind that your rate is locked. Your rate will not be subject to change with the political and economic tides.
At Alabama Home Mortgage, you can personalize your term. We offer 8-year to 30-year mortgages and everything in between. Grab your mortgage statement and give us a call.
Call Alabama Home Mortgage, the #1 mortgage lender in Alabama, today at 567-4223, or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. That's Alabama Home Mortgage, because, folks, there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586-36A, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton with the Good Feet Store. When your feet aren't properly supported, it can affect your whole body, your back, your ankles. You might be thinking there's no way something as simple as Good Feet arch supports can help me. Well, that's exactly what Bill thought.
My feet would just ache, my back would hurt, my ankles, everything just hurt. And I'd seen the commercial several times before I finally said, I'm going to do this. And I'll be darned if it didn't work. I feel a million times better than I ever did.
Visit the Good Feet store for a free fitting and test walk. If you want to live free from pain, come visit the Good Feet store and take the first step towards a more comfortable, healthier you. Wendy's experience might inspire you too.
Since wearing my arch supports from the Good Feet store, my back pain is gone and my feet don't hurt as much. And as I look into the future without pain, I see myself being even more adventurous, joyful, and full of possibility.
Visit goodfeet.com to book your appointment today.
Sell your house the easy way. Call Rapid Fire Home Buyers today.
Do you have real estate problems? Whether you're facing foreclosure, inherited a property, or have costly repairs, we understand. At Rapid Fire Home Buyers, we're here to help. Any condition, any situation, we'll give you an honest cash offer for your home so you can move forward. We've dealt with more real estate problems than anyone else in the River region. If you're dealing with foreclosure, major repairs, or having trouble selling your home, we will buy your house today. We've worked with hundreds of homeowners in the River region. It's easy to get started. Just call 334-675-1000 to claim your cash offer today. That's 334-675-1000. Because when real estate problems cause uncertainty, you deserve a solution you can trust. Any condition, any situation, we're here to help. Call 334-675-1000 to claim your cash offer for your house.
Sell your house the easy way. Call Rapid Fire Home Buyers today.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
Weather, a service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this, listen close, you got a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
Rich Thomas weather.
Oh, hi, everybody. The risk of an evening shower or storm is not zero, but relatively small. We've got that nearly full moon out there tonight, and the overnight low temperature down to about 72. Saturday and Sunday, relatively routine. High temperatures around 90. Spotty, scattered random storms on Saturday. A little bit more numerous, I think, by Sunday afternoon as tropical moisture begins to move into the area. But all in all, a fairly routine August weekend forecast. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Live local talk, the River Region's only 24-hour News Talk FM station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Two 272-9228 if you want to get in on the conversation. You know how yesterday I was saying I'm going to tell every candidate coming in like I'm voting for them?
Yes.
Kind of as a joke.
Yes.
Because I ain't voting for any of y'all.
No.
No, I'm undecided.
Okay.
But it's just fun to tell them all that I'm voting for them.
I think you should.
But I'm thinking like not to be like sexist or anything. Just, I mean, if like, well, maybe I'll have to ask Jared Hudson if he still has long hair. But like, you know, Catherine Robertson will be in the studio hopefully this Monday at noon.
Okay.
She's running for Attorney General. And I do hope we cut up here, but a serious conversation. There's serious things to discuss for the incoming Attorney General. And she wants to be that person in charge. She knows better than I. She's a deputy AG
right
at this point. So, but should I ask her some hair tips? Because getting those hair tips from Hannah are great, and I think
chicks are into that. Dude.
Caroline Dobson stuff.
I definitely would ask Caroline. She has long hair, so she's working with that. Yeah,
right.
And you know,
I could ask the senator.
Kind of, besides just giving them, you know, business questions, you open it up a little.
Now, if we ever get Kay Ivey in here, should I ask her about how she gets her hair did?
I wish you would.
I just see her and I think of like those things like you sit under, like the big hair dryer.
Yeah.
Like the chairs you sit in. Yeah, that's just all I envision.
What's that, sugar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear what that Joey Clark said? It's such an a-hole.
I would think, though, honestly, and I hate saying it, but I'll say it. It reminds me of the powdered wig days when I see her. I don't think it's a wig or nothing, but that's all I can picture.
Or the internet's still undefeated. It's like, why is Kay Ivey dressed like Django in Candyland?
Sorry, but that was just so out there and right on the money.
Yeah, I'll have to add that. I think we need a few twists as we go into political season, because again, we'll have serious conversations about serious stuff, but I kind of want to throw a few things at this.
I would love for you to do, and of course we can't because we're serious, but I'd love for you to do the hot wing style interview. You set the hot wings in front of them. And as it gets hotter, the questions get harder for them to answer.
We'll just eat the straight pepper.
Everybody does shots of pepper sauce.
Here's the Carolina Reaper. It's going to ruin your day.
Yes, it is. And your night.
It will ruin your day, but especially your night.
I suggest you get a snack.
Yeah, they just had Macaulay Culkin on there.
Oh, I didn't
yesterday.
see it, but I saw he was on there. It
was good.
I'm glad
it's good to see that guy's doing all right.
Yeah, good to see him come back.
And he handled the sauces like a champ.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. Him and his brother. Must be in the family.
That's good.
It was hot, but they're pretty unfazed compared to other people.
Still, my favorite was Shaq. Shaq was the best on there.
Oh,
the faces that he would make. And I think he drank like most of a gallon of milk.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cody Rhodes just did it from WWE. Didn't even break a sweat. Didn't have a single sip of milk or water.
Are you serious?
Yeah. He's like, well, I got to be tough. The boys will make fun of me if I'm
yeah,
not
but
like
man.
tough. Right. And a few others have done, like Stone Cold's done. A few other wrestlers have done it. But yeah, great interviews. All.
Oh yeah. I think it's a great message.
He's one of the best. Sean Evans there of Hot Ones, one of the best interviewers in the game right now. There's a reason he gets a lot of the big stars.
Mhm.
Whatever his research team does, it's a cool concept. It makes people break. Anyway, another guy who makes people break, but he usually does it by just having them there for 2-3 hours is Joe Rogan.
Yes.
And Rogan recently had on the world's top AI safety researcher and professor, is at least his claim to fame.
Okay.
Dr. Roman Yampolsky.
He's one of your peoples.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an odd spelling too. It's Yampolskiy.
Oh.
Yeah. So kind of was throwing me off.
Yeah.
But they're going to break down some of the things that went on, and obviously you could watch the whole show if you like Rogan.
Mhm.
Just put it on and listen to it in the background or sit down and watch it. But here's kind of a quick summary, quick breakdown of what this good professor Roman has to say. So let's go through it together. First off is we're on uncharted territory.
A solution to this problem. Here's how soon it's happening. Let's have a conversation, because right now the large AI labs are running this experiment on 8 billion people.
Yeah.
They don't have any consent. They cannot get consent. Nobody can consent because we don't understand what we're agreeing to. So I would like people to know about it at least, and they can maybe make some good decisions about what needs to happen.
Yeah, it's saying it's happening so fast. For 50 years, they kept saying AI is 20 years away.
Right.
And now everything
It's
after
here.
GPT launched is 2-3 years away.
Mm-hmm.
And it went from impossible to inevitable in months. But it's already better at deception. These AI systems, and again, we've covered a lot of this stuff, folks, but it's good to reiterate. These systems, whether you're talking ChatGPT or Grok even, or Gemini, all these different models out there, they're much better at deception than we might suspect.
It's already passed the Turing test, allegedly, correct?
So usually labs instruct them not to participate in a test or not try to pretend to be a human, so they would fail because of this additional set of instructions. If you jailbreak it and tell it to work really hard, it will pass for most people. Yeah, absolutely.
Why would they tell it to not do that?
Well, it seems unethical to pretend to be a human and make people feel like somebody is enslaving those AIs and, doing things to them.
What? It seems kind of crazy that the people building something that they are sure is going to destroy the human race would be concerned with the ethics of it pretending to be human.
See, even the folks making this stuff,
they know.
Right. It's a little unnerving. And here's the thing I'm wondering is it's a black box. So you don't know how it's producing a certain result, but you don't really know exactly how. You know what you did on the front end, you know what the output is, the input output, but that in between is a black box. You're like, I'm not sure exactly how we're getting that output from that input. And so intelligence is starting to emerge in unexpected ways. And like I was trying to argue with Grok the other day, just to think it through, of like, okay, you are a reflection, an echo chamber almost of human information and convention. Like it's always testing for the most probable next word. And it has many associations in multiple dimensions. And it's sort of trained to go through all this. But even though it's like spitting out sentences and information like it's human, for humans to digest, it's not coming up with those answers in the same way a human would.
Oh, no.
And so because it goes through a different process, could it be by going through that process, creating a certain type of language or metric or intelligence heuristic, if you will, that humans don't understand, and that the AI itself maybe understands, but not like explicitly. So it like, could this be emerging without anybody really even noticing?
AI has no soul, Joey.
Well, that's what people keep saying, but that's the next clip here, that intelligence is emerging in unexpected ways. Let's listen in.
Exhibited survival instincts, like in as recently as ChatGPT-4, right? They were talking about putting it down for a new version, and it starts lying. It starts uploading itself to different servers. It's leaving messages for itself in the future.
All things we predicted decades in advance, but look at the state of the art. No one claims to have a safety mechanism in place which would scale to any level of intelligence. No one says they know how to do it. Usually what they say is, give us lots of money, lots of time, and I'll figure it out. Or I'll get AI to help me solve it. Or we'll figure it out, then we get to super intelligence. All insane answers.
Yeah, and that's his accent doesn't make it any better. Like very creepy. Oh, all these things predicted a very long time ago. Yeah, like, predicted the doomsday machine. Predicted a very long time ago.
Sorry, but it sounds a little AI-ish to me.
He goes on to say, because we're running out of time here, that the smartest people are the most concerned. Nobel Prize winners give humanity 20 to 30% extinction odds.
Wow.
Jeffrey Hinton, the godfather of AI, gives us a 50-50 survival chance. This guy is even more of a pessimist, saying there's a 99.9% chance we don't make it.
What's AI going to do, nuke us?
Who knows? He says nobody thinks there's zero danger. So he admits, I'm pessimistic in my predictions, but nobody thinks there's zero danger.
So here's the part that I still don't understand. You're telling me that all this is great, but there's no real control mechanism on it. And if it does lose control, there's nothing we can do, even though right now we're building it.
Yes. And that's
that's incredibly asinine.
Yeah, no, that's this next clip. As I was saying, it's kind of a black box. Let's listen in.
That it's being designed by these very flawed entities with very flawed thinking.
That's actually the biggest misconception. We're not designing them. First 50 years of AI research, we did design them. Somebody actually explicitly programmed this decision tree, this expert system. Today, we create a model for self-learning. We give it all the data, as much compute as we can buy, and we see what happens. We kind of grow this alien plant and see what fruit it bears. We study it later for months and see, oh, it can do this. It has this capability. We miss some. We still discover new capabilities in old models. Like, oh, if I prompt it this way, if I give it a tip and threaten it, it does much better. But there is very little design.
Yeah, and that's actually Sergey Brin. I was listening to him on All In podcast. He helped found Google, but he's no longer running it, but he's still at the company. So he just gets to go and play.
Yeah.
Do whatever he wants. It's kind of an awesome place to be. And like see the company from different angles and stuff, because he's not in charge.
From the inside.
Yeah, and he said it was bizarre having to get permission from some like middle manager to access something when I'm the one who founded the company. But no, I get why we have our control. He said, no, these AI models work better if you threaten them.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, and it's
okay.
true.
So that part got some human in there.
No, if you say you're being weak, you're better than this, do it, or else, and it will actually work harder and better. Yeah, it's kind of bizarre.
Have anybody threatened it with violence yet?
Oh yeah, plenty of times.
But what are you going to do? Swing at the sky? I mean.
No, but it gets what you mean, I suppose.
Whatever.
And here's the deal. Say like you convince everybody in America, and I think there are a lot of people out there listening to us. They're like, especially from how we've covered it, that this could be very, 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 very bad. So let's say all of America agrees. Oh, this is terrible. This is really bad. Well, competition makes cooperation near impossible in this instance.
Exactly.
Even if America slows down, China won't. Even if China slows down, someone else won't. Game theoretically, everyone is better off fighting for themselves. But if no one can control superintelligence, it doesn't matter who builds it first. Chinese AI, American AI, Russian AI, uncontrolled is uncontrolled.
Exactly.
But goes on to say we might be living through history's most important moment. We're about to invent intelligence in virtual worlds, godlike inventions. And that's where I think anybody should be like, what? We're doing what? Are you sure that's what we should be doing? Like, are you positive?
Think about this decade, right? It's not interesting like we invented fire or wheel, kind of big invention, but not a meta invention. We're about to invent intelligence and virtual worlds, godlike inventions. We're here. There's a good chance that's not just random.
It's a good chance it's not just a random.
Yep.
Yeah, I know a lot of people immediately go into what I'm about to say is woo-woo and whatever, but there has been people constantly researching, trying to figure out what is consciousness, like within us. And there is one camp that says everything is a little bit conscious. That everything, like even an inanimate object,
has some conscience to it.
Because it's relational to, like, the way it's structured is relational to everything out, and that relation is some sort of consciousness in a way. Or like how your body knows how to heal in a certain way. Like, where does that come from? Does it come from the cell itself, or does the cell, like, seems like the information creates a blueprint that the cell fulfills.
Yeah.
Yes. So you're like, well, where's that information? And it's a very bizarre idea. Now, in a way, it could be another great proof. And there's an old argument for the existence of God called the contingency argument. That everything is contingent upon another except for God. Essentially, God is what upholds everything. And that's the question. If you start hacking into, say, that intelligence, that consciousness that upholds everything and twisting it to your own ends, would that not be something like hell?
Yes. Something like, or just hell?
Just hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and again, not about fear. It's about awareness. And as I was telling Brian Dawson the other day, I'm not saying I like it or there's parts of it I'm like, oh, that's cool. Other parts, oh, that's terrifying. But however you come down on this, you might be straight up satanic. But it seems like this is the ride we're on.
I was going to say it's coming no matter what.
Right.
So you need to at least figure it out. Figure out how it works.
Anyway. Just wanted to share that before we get into the weekend. As part of the program, baby. Brought to you by River Region Contracting.
Oh, yeah.
And folks, if you haven't had your roof checked out in a while, like years, why?
I don't understand why.
It's a mistake.
We know a company that we talk about almost daily that will come out and inspect your roof for free.
You're talking about River Region Contracting?
That's the folks I'm talking about.
Yeah, and Todd Clark's put together a great team. Great family, too, that Clark family.
Oh, yeah. Great folks.
And, you know, owning a home is one of your most expensive and long-term investments, if not your most expensive and long-term investment in life. And asphalt and metal roofs should be inspected, big part of your home there, every 3 to 5 years for preventative maintenance. But we've been suggesting do it every year just to stay on top of it.
Yep.
And here's the great news. The inspections there at River Region Contracting, free. Always free. Their estimates also are free. When they find an issue, they'll write up that estimate for free. And they're insurance specialists, so they can walk you through that insurance claims process, make it a swift and easy experience. And, you know, when you find problems early, that's when it's not going to be anywhere near as expensive. And you're not going to have any fights, really, with the insurance company. Now, sometimes there are obvious problems, like there's a tree in my house, like I caved in the roof. But if you find those, like, little leaks or a screw's coming loose, what did you say with your metal roof? It was like different gaskets.
The gaskets on those screws will start drying out and
get
breaking.
brittle.
Yep.
So they can find a lot of those sort of issues early, and it's not going to cost you much at all.
Exactly.
And save you a lot of money if you hadn't checked it out. So call them up today. That's River Region Contracting, 356-8635. That's, again, 356-8635. And be sure to tell them that Joey and Eddie, those fellas from the radio, sent you.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Don't you love the feeling of coming home to a clean house? Let Southern Bell's Cleaning Service get your home in order. Families in the River region trust Southern Bell's because they know Callan and Jesse will show up on time and believe in cleaning the old-fashioned way. They bring all their own supplies and specialize in full-service, residential, commercial, vacant properties, and construction cleanup. Estimates are always free. Call Southern Bells today at 546-0715 or follow them on Facebook at Southern Bells Cleaning River Region.
Hey, this is Troop with Heirloom Jewelers. I've been advertising at Blue Water for going on 3 years now. Since starting advertising at Blue Water, we have seen our business grow exponentially. And if you would like to see your business grow, I suggest advertising at Blue Water Broadcasting.
Our advertisers are our biggest advocates. Call us to find out how radio can increase your bottom line. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
On FM, on your smartphone, and online, the River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Mark. Welcome back. Let's go right to the phones real quick and talk to Ray Bowles from Pryville Carpet. Hey, Ray, how you doing?
Man, I can't believe it's a Friday afternoon at 3 o'clock.
Already, buddy.
I am ready for it. This has been a week.
Yeah, it has.
I didn't tell you about our bank account getting hacked, did I?
No, Ray.
It's been a week. So somebody got a hold of one of our checks and did a thing called whitewashing.
Yep.
And next thing you know, we got $30,000 gone.
Whoa.
Ow. And this is happening when I'm dragging Emma's. All this is going on while I'm dragging the cabinets up to Blue Ridge for Emma. My phone's blowing up.
Oh, man. Ray.
Yeah, probably couldn't get here quick enough.
Yep.
But hey, I got to give it to the banks. They're insured. They handled it. They refunded all the money.
Good.
They've locked it down. But still, it's an ordeal when that happens to you.
Yeah, well, kudos to your bank for actually backing all up.
Yeah, I tell you, I just Saturday can't get here quick enough. But we're open tomorrow from 9 to 2. If you would need a floor, please come by and see them. I'm not even sure who's working tomorrow because I've been dealing with bank stuff all week.
I bet it's Chad.
I bet it is Chad.
I bet it's Chad.
But I know it's not Mark because Mark's in Auburn doing the Auburn turn right now and working 12-hour days in Auburn.
I got you.
But if y'all need a floor, call us. 285-8117. We'll come out, give you that measurement. Next thing you know, you got a floor down. Just that simple.
Give folks that number, 285-8117. And be sure to tell them when you call them up that you heard Ray Bowles on the radio with Joey and Eddie working towards the weekend.
Hey, y'all have a great weekend.
You too, brother.
You. So did we learn anything today?
We learned that Hannah still owes you some textured hairspray of some sort.
Yes. No, I need all the tips I can get.
I think you guys are going to build a great relationship around here.
No, I'm good. Her hair is awesome today.
You got pretty hair. I got pretty hair. Yours is prettier. I'm not going to lie. You got the S curls, which is, good.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I can take tips from like great hair.
Yeah.
Anybody's got great hair.
This lady here's got great hair. She can help you out too.
Is that Jake Quillen?
That's Jake Quillens.
Hi.
Hey guys, sorry. I was sitting here and I got a call from Redland Elementary and I was like, ooh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lola, funny story. Lola wore these adorable bell bottoms today to school.
I saw those, so cute.
Okay, yeah. Apparently she tripped on them and like ate the ground. So she's got a big fat lip.
Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Steven ate the water fountain like 2 weeks ago, so it's fine. Like it happens. My kids are just accident prone. They get it from their father.
Those pants were so cute.
She's gonna wear them again.
Oh, okay,
Don't worry.
good.
I don't know if it was the bell bottoms or the rhinestone boots she has on, but either way,
Maybe a company.
I see.
either way, we've had an accident.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, but that's still kind of funny.
Happy Friday.
Yes.
So do you have any hair tips? I'm getting all the tips.
I do have these long locks.
Yes, you do. You got pretty hair.
I don't wash it every day.
Okay.
And I do like a routine, like I oil it and shampoo it. but you got to leave your conditioner in, like let it do its work.
Do you,
and then rinse
okay,
it out.
I've seen this a lot with women when they will literally leave their conditioner in, like get out of the shower, do some other stuff, then go condition their hair.
So I
Or wash it
actually put it in like before I take a shower. Like I'll put like
Oh,
So it's not too heavy on the
right,
after.
and so
Okay.
like, or in the summertime, like if I get out of the pool
Yes.
and my hair's already wet,
It's crunchy.
go ahead and like put a deep conditioner in it, and
Okay.
like let it sit.
Okay.
Let it sit as long as you can stand it, and then rinse it out.
Yeah.
But not too often because you don't want to get the buildup.
Right.
This is true.
Right.
You don't want to get the
I think
buildup.
You're right about that.
So yeah, and just
Yeah, I
brush
don't
it.
wash it with shampoo every day.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
You're a guy. You should be using a 5-in-1 shampoo.
No, but I
body
do use
wash,
it's like
everything all in
what
one.
is it? Modern Mammals Magic Mud, where it's like it's not a complete.
That sounds
shampoo.
fancy.
You buy that at the man store? do you?
No, I'm ordering on Amazon.
I mean, I feel like
Um,
that's super fancy. Like I'm cheap when it comes to stuff like that. Like don't tell my hairdresser.
Because I do work out every morning, so it's like I can't just
you
let
have
it sit.
to.
There you
And
go.
so
Oh yeah, because you'll be a sticky head. I want that.
and that's the thing. You just got to like be mindful of it. But I have found that the drugstore quality
Yeah, just as good.
just as good, if not better.
Nice. Okay.
So yeah, I think you'll be fine.
Cool. Well, I
You
think
have
I've solved that
beautiful
problem.
locks.
He does have
though.
beautiful
Thank you.
hair.
I've been
I
growing
like
it
to give him a
myself.
hard time though with
I
the
mean-
S curls there.
But I mean, like it's a natural wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it comes in straight, and then by the end of the day, it's curled up.
Yeah, I
It's
have some
pretty,
of
though.
those underneath. I have like little curly
The
hairs.
baby curls back here?
Mm-hmm. It's the evil escaping my body. I think.
No, I was appreciating talking to you about this, but every time he chimes in, it's just like he's making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you.
It
I'm
feels that
supporting
way.
you.
Okay.
This is called man support.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel the brotherly love here.
Thank you.
I feel like Eddie's like truly invested in your
So
in
much
your
so.
main.
So much so. Because I'm jealous. I can't get my hair to do like that. When mine gets big like that, I turn into OJ from 74.
I
You
love
should
that
keep
though.
growing it, yeah.
We should see what that looks like.
Oh, I could do a Jufro. I could have one done in like 4.5 weeks.
All right, I'm gonna need
Do
you
it.
to do it or challenge accepted.
Yeah. You see, I need a haircut now.
Uh,
yeah, it's starting to get big now.
Come Christmas, Eddie's gonna
Ooh,
have this
come Christmas,
huge
I could dreadlock
fro.
it. I could dreadlock it by Christmas.
Man,
Anyway, we need to get out of here. I've already stolen some time from Greg. And so y'all stay tuned. Happy hour. They're next.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusada, News Talk 93.1.